Oh man. It's been like a full week since the last episode. I woke up 30 minutes ago. I still have my coffee. This is not really the time you want to be starting off doing a challenge run, is it not? But I aim to please, and today is the day I said I'd do it. Welcome to floor 80. Oh, Lord. Here we go. All my same guff. Same things equipped I had last time, I think, which apparently I was going for a regen build, I think. I mean, considering the fact that I have multiple happy badges, I would assume as such. And thus, we venture forth. Hopefully this won't take another 7 hours. Oh, I hope those enemies are also not invisible. Also very annoying. Thank you, I actually was about to say, I hope I have quick change on. Well, I don't know how much damage they're about to do, other than I would assume a lot, so... We're gonna hope this is an enemy that I can farm off of, because we need to heal. We ended the last episode in a situation where we are not at all healthy. No FP, modest HP, but no star meter, which it's just a combination of bad times. Oh lord, they do 7 damage. And they're like impossible to time. And it's random timing. Oh god. It's inconsistent timing with no pre-tell. It does 7 damage and it shrinks. They know just what to give me for my birthday, I seem. Oh, it seems. Oh, how happy, how joyous of a day for me to not want to be doing this. Oh ho. Because... oh dear. I can't actually... oh, the Happy Heart badge will actually be enough for me to out-heal, because it's like... 7, 14, 21... So I would assume it would take 3 turns per smooch. So that would be 20 HP every 3 turns, meaning I need to survive 7 damage for 3 turns, because there's no way I'm going to ever be able to consistently be able to block these guys. So that'd be 7, 14, 21 damage, meaning we take 1 extra damage every turn, meaning a net loss of HP, meaning I can't actually heal off of these people. But... if instead of doing that we rely on the Happy Heart badge, if it procs even once we can break even, or if it procs more than once, we can actually start healing. Annoying is what we're going to call it. That's what we'll, eating so many inputs! And then Mario will not do enough damage to lethal. I'm going to need to use a Jelly Ultra, aren't I? Because... apparently we're making a drum noise, and I don't know why. Yes. 7, 14, 21, 7, 14. This would give me 24 HP. I will live with 3 HP, and then death comes for thee after this. Apparently I've used refresh. Joke's on you, I still would have lived anyway. I genuinely just guessed, because that's how this enemy works. They're consistently doing the early timing. That one didn't, and you can tell, because I took damage. Ah, good start for today, I see. So... I mean, frankly, we're gonna have to pop a Jelly Ultra, I can already tell you that right now. This is a bad time. I don't know how they expect you to get through this, man. Stop getting bad luck, please. Thank you. I'd much appreciate it. How's it going, Fish Sticks? Welcome to Struggle, Trials, and Tribulation, the Phoenix Wright game. It's a fun time. We also have the Stone Cap. But that wouldn't help me in this situation, as I have no FP. And also, I don't really know how it works in specifics. It would probably eat my turn like Bo does. Ah, I love random chance. And because they inflict shrink, Mario can never do damage. Ever. If I jumped on them, he would do 4. Total. At all. Ah. I hope you all are enjoying the fun enemies. Oh no, there is no best of luck. This entire fight is luck. And it goes about as well as most would expect, with a game around being able to properly time your attacks, and having attacks not have a proper timing to have. Now we slowly fill up and try to heal. We need a full star gauge. That's what we want. That is what we wish to see. Just completely inconsistent. It's fully random. There's no meaning to any of it. In fact, I can ease the burden a little bit by throwing on a water block, because I'm at full FP anyway. So we're also regenerating FP. So if I throw on a water block, it is at minimum 3 less damage, which means I heal better. Not to mention if I could somehow have the omniscient levels of luck required to actually block that thing, as I've done twice. Unfortunately, my sleep-addled mind, my talking mind, and my genuine disparity at the concept of attempting to try mind, I don't think I'm going to be succeeding very often at that. Thank you, Happy Heart, I appreciate it. Your generous contributions mean immense. Ow. I think it's about time to equip another Defend Plus badge. I don't know what I will unequip for it, but I think it's about time to equip Defend Plus. Because, oh lordy, we need some more defense. Water block is nice, but it's not gonna cut it forever, baby. This is going to take some time. Do we just want to reload the save state at this point so I can equip that? Because of course I had one there. It's been like a week. This is just going to take forever. I'm gonna take 6 damage. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it better this time. Well, what badges do I have equipped right now? This is wrong. Like, oh lord. I'm gonna be frank, Mario's almost never attacking. It is almost exclusively using Tidal Wave and just hoping for the best. Defend Plus, and if I could, I would do P down, D up. I require immense amounts of not taking damage. And if I could, and I could have everything I would want in life, I would equip Star Gift on top of everything. That's 2 more defense. But then what could what do you mean? I did not hit that button. Why are you like this? Hammer Throw and D down pound let me hurt everything no matter what. They just do all of my job. I swap them around a lot anyway. Group Focus, that helps me actually build up enough star meter. Quick Change is because, of course, it's Quick Change. I need Quick Change. Except I don't because I can enter the fight with Sushi, and I don't use anyone else in this fight because I Tidal Wave and I'll just basic attack with Sushi and can use Water Block. Of course! Ingenious, if I do say so myself. And then I can equip the thing that lets me generate more star power for free. Ha ha ha! I don't know, maybe like, what beyond that though? Maybe like a Deep Focus and make fill up that bar faster? Okay. There you go. Hoping for the best on this one. Ah, that's right, they start the fight invisible! Oh, that's fun. Is it not? This is floor 81. So we only have 20 floors to go. So the fact that the first floor has taken 10 minutes, this does not augur well. I mean, we can make it take even longer and not face the castigation of the entirety of the chat. And by that I mean the self-perceived notion that people will not be pleased. I did not want to focus there, Sushi! Hello, good sir. Please cease this degeneracy. I wish to use Tidal Wave on that turn. Assuming I can even use Tidal Wave on that turn. Oh my lord, I'm a gamer. Mario's entire game plan is to just eat damage. Yeah, it's probably going to be a few hours. Like, that is entirely why I cordoned off the last 20 floors. You'd think, oh, we're at the eve of the run. We're almost done. We're free of us previous sin. We're finally free to the promised land. No, we are not. Because this is where the fight begins. A lot of fun. Ow. Ooh, baby! Man, I'm actually starting to like I think there's a method to the madness to this because I'm starting to clue in on their personal breed of insanity. I'm just hitting the A button every time I think they're going to attack, and I'm doing it at a moderate enough pace where it's actually starting to let me block. It's not, I'm not being A button dead zoned. Damn it. Just eating inputs. It's not gonna do 9. Yeah. I actually didn't want it to do 9, so that's perfect. And to think, this is going to be a normal enemy we are going to be encountering this entire time. And if we're I think we're actually not going to need to use a Jelly Ultra because of this. That's nice. Who knew just using hyper-defensive strategies to take just no damage while also dealing no damage and just letting my party members doing everything is the optimal play. Because having taken only 5 damage a turn, because it takes about 3 turns to get a smooch off each time, meaning every 3 turns we heal 20 HP, and every 3 turns we're that is not what I wanted you to do, Sushi. Incorrect. I guess I'll have Mario do it now. There you go, good job. I'm so proud of you. So, not factoring in blocks as they're so inconsistent, it's 3 turns. They all do 5 damage a turn. That's 5, 10, 15. Meaning, if I smooch once every 5 turns, or once every 3 turns, that is a net profit of 5 HP, plus whatever my happy badges just so happen to spit out at the time. Meaning, eventually, with our FP being an exception, we should be full health by the end of this all. Or at least, nearly as such. We will get as much FP as we can, but I promise you we will not go to full FP, because, let us be frank here, that's just a ludicrous concept to begin with. It's just too far. Like, that is a road to burden that we will not have to bear. If we have, well, I'll use refresh if I ever have a free turn anyway, and I will hope for my 2 happy flowers, in fact, to be proccing with regular occurrence, but our main objective right now is to end the fight with as much HP and star meter as we can. Because if we can get this, like, padding room, then we can actually venture further into the dungeon without needing to just sponge up an inhuman amount of my Jelly Ultras. Because remember, at the end of the day, there is still a boss at the bottom of this place. Luckily, at the very least, this is an enemy that has a very simple pattern and doesn't do just a truly abhorrent amount of damage. 5 damage, while a lot and while still very annoying, is manageable. That is a manageable amount of HP, you know? One important thing I want to do for this fight, though, is I really want to end this fight with enough FP at the very least to use Tidal Wave twice. So we need around 20 FP, just because we're probably going to be using Tidal Wave twice in the next fight. So that's why I'm still kind of regularly using Refresh. It's 1 FP, but with the double Happy Flower, like, I think we're good now. The Happy Flower, yeah, that should be enough to get me across that burdensome goal. When anyone signed up for this video on YouTube, this is probably not how they expected this to be going. You'd say, oh, just cut this bit out. Ah, but your ignorance shows. This is a Twitch VOD. This is going to take a long time, and everyone gets to watch. Like, at this point, I don't even have my hand on the button to block anymore. It's become a far-gone conclusion that I'm just not going to be able to block them. And let's be frank, blocking is a minor difference at the end of the day anyway. So, whatever. It doesn't matter all that much. He cannot out-DPS my healing. And he cannot... Well, he can out-DPS my regeneration, but the regeneration minimizes the damage I'm taking anyway. Every time I heal 1 HP with it, it is effectively as if I had blocked for 1 damage. Helps me fend off the tides. Yep, Happy Flower has been a crucial part of this. We only use Refresh, what, 3 times? Happy Flower alone has given us about 10 plus FP. Lots of value that that badge has given us. I'd recommend it. Also, another good fortune is the fact that enemies are giving us XP, so up to a certain point we can just start going full Rambo when we're about to level up, and we won't need to worry about star meter, or FP, or HP, or anything of the sort, as it'll all just be automatically solved on its own. As a level up is a full heal, and it gives me 5 more FP to tinker around with, and then 5 more FP I'm inevitably going to have to refill at a later day. It's fine, fish. It's all fine. Nothing's happening anyway. Mario will be permanently small here. Welcome, lag. to Tedium. I hope you can enjoy where I cannot. How's your day going, everyone? On that note, now that I think about it, as I've only just woken up, and nothing has happened to me, so I have no stories to tell. How is your guys' day going? Anything fun happening on your side of life? You better be having a good time, or we're gonna have a problem. Ah, we're nearly done, actually. We have above the FP threshold I wanted. We have full star meter. We'd pop one smooch. Pop a smooch. Focus. I wanted to end, like, nearly full HP. This is a bit lower than I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, Lag. I appreciate it. It's a good joke. I appreciate that one. It is 11 a.m. Time zones are magical. So the next turn, we're just gonna... I'm again also gonna enter this next fight with a little bit less HP than I could. I'm just gonna pop a focus on Mario to start this next fight with nearly full star meter. Hopefully we'll get a happy badge proc, like that one. And we're taking... I hit the wrong button. Never mind. That is the third time in this one fight I have fat-fingered myself into the wrong button. Fine. Fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be at full HP. Actually, technically, this is better. Now that I think about it, this is a better game plan. Me fat fingering actually did a good thing. I get a little bit more FP. I hit focus with Sushi. I take the 5 damage. Hopefully 3 if I block it. I did not block it, but I mean, I never really expected to anyway. We get the increased passive regen. We focus with Mario, hoping for a final happy proc of just anything. The most value we could have gotten, and we just kill him with Sushi. There you go. I've ended this fight as well off as I care to be. We're 20 minutes in and we've done 1 floor. 19 to go. And now we I'm just gonna throw save states every floor. Like, at this point, like, it's a tedium reducer. So, we want quick change back. Get rid of Star Gift. Mario is purely just to be kept alive. What have we here? Oh, dearie, dearie me. Bendito Lito and Iron Pokies, huh? Well. You can D-down pound them, but I don't think they even have defense to begin with. Yeah, they do not. Huh. Oh, I can chip them out with Koopa, then. Yes. Oh, that is weird. Used 4 FP to get them into this state, and then the Pokey will start doing less damage soon as he runs out of segments. Now the regen. There we go. 1 more turn of this. There we go. The Pokey is now gimped and is nearly useless in comparison. And I feel this time we can just top ourselves off a bit more. Regenerate a bit. I think every single fight, if at all possible, I'm gonna try to regenerate myself up. Pokies are the perfect example of an enemy that is freeload to regenerate off of. Pokies are fantastic. As, what's he gonna do? He does 3 damage. The Ghost Boo did 5, and had a time that's nearly unblockable. This dude is consistent to block for the most part. Just watch this. No damage. There we go. This is a fight to regenerate off of. And we have way less we need to grind through, as the enemies aren't dealing damage, so I don't need to constantly be spamming Smooch. In fact, it's so well off, I'm gonna be able to fully fill up my FP gauge and my star gauge. I'm gonna end this fight after a level up tier of health. Pokies are the greatest invention to this society. I love Pokies. I also love the fact that I got one more Defend Plus badge. So, so I can actually just live forever through a lot of enemies. I've always loved tanking builds, but unlike dodge, now I just have to change it slightly into a defend badge build. They have to get way closer to Mario than you would think. That's the only thing that throws me off. Like, the Poke has to be fully inside of Mario's skull. Not just when he touches Mario's sprite, no. He needs to be full Nelsoning Mario's organs by the time you have to hit that A button. You gotta get in there. Look at that timing, man. Oh boy. This Poke's getting a little too close for comfort, if you know what I mean. I think it's now time to start chipping out the Poke, because, I mean, it's gonna take a while anyway, might as well. And by take a while, I mean, one more turn after this? Plus a turn to use Refresh, most likely, just so I can top off my FP. Yeah. There we go. Then we pop ourselves a Refresh for 3 FP, which I think is 3 FP, and we're hoping that it's not 1 FP. It was 1 FP, we're just a little bit cursed, and now we're kind of hoping and praying that I'm gonna get a Happy Flower proc and can just not need to use Refresh again, because frankly, at this point, it's 2 FP. It's fine. we don't need to care. Like, it's over the top. It's unneeded. It's unnecessary. We're splitting hairs here, people. It's fine. Give me that 1 star point, Pokey. Thank you for your existence. You're the one good reprieve we've had of this playthrough in so long. Sua! I don't know what you said, Forz. I don't think we can kill, Blue Bones. I don't remember what they're called, but... Ooh, this is gonna be an annoying one. They're Dark Bones. Conflagrare and Iron Pokey. I don't think this is a fight we can regenerate off of, as Dark Bones are immune to being killed in their entirety. You just cannot kill them. How many we got so far? What do you mean? What do you mean, how many so far? I don't have context. Oh my god, you multiplied twice? Towers? That's wrong. Say it right and then I'll answer your question. And also, I'm in the middle of combat and can't think. Oh my lord. God, can we just fucking restart this fight? Jesus Christ. And we have a... Look at that luck! It was a coin flip I hit wrong, 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 wrong. Back to back to back without fail. Levels, there you go. Or as they're called, they're floors. We're on floor 83. Meaning, after 30 minutes, we have done 3 of the 20 floors. Yes, this is going to take a while. That's the entire reason I didn't do this until now. Luckily, we're getting a lot of XP, so a new level will be coming relatively soon-ish. And also, unfortunately, I need to get to another good fight so where I don't have to worry about Iron Pokies being fully assembled. And also I don't have to worry about damnable Dark Bones being a thing that I need to deal with. That's a good joke, Forrest. Or Lag, good joke. Thank you for that one. Do we need flashbacks of my Darkest Dungeon playthrough where it took me 2 hours to grind through the damn Baron room and we still didn't find him? Yeah, that's fun. Be an epic quest all it fucking wants. I'm gonna go through that damn dungeon all in one setting because I don't want to revisit it because that's not fun! That was a very good joke, Forrest. Thanks for making it. And I just spilled coffee all over my shirt. And I needed that to not struggle emotionally in the morning. Oh, my coffee! Thank you for the one heart. I really wish we could have ended that fight in a better state. We are very dinged up right now. Luckily, Bandito Litos are not a threat. That is a massive threat, however. What we see on screen right now, massive, 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 massive threat. Stop eating input! Oh, hopefully there'll be an Iron Pokey in this next fight so we can actually, like, heal up properly. How is that not a first strike? Massive, massive, massive threat! There we go. Now, will you work properly with me this time? Okay, bad luck is a different thing, rather than you heard all the Why is it not doing damage now? What the fuck? But no. I actually want to see this now. Like this is, I will undo all of this progress. This is more morbid curiosity. None of this is a factor. Why am I not first striking him? I'm so confused. I just want to see why the hell are these not doing damage? This did damage before. No, it never did. I used Starstorm. Oh god, that's right. Never mind then, I'm just a dumbass. There we go, I guess. Ah, yes. The classic I'm just a dumbass play. Good to see. It's still in, full effect. Wow, I cannot fucking hurt these things. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're changing up our badges then. I forgot how to fight these little bastards. And so we have to change up our badges because, holy shit, I cannot fight them. I require a lot of BP. I need 3 more, so I'm sorry, one of the damage dodges. I'm barely blocking to begin with. Give me these. There we go. Now we let him run at us, we hit him with a hammer, we come over here, strike him with said hammer, then we just fucking kill him all. Get out of here. Easy game, easy life, GG, no read. Oh, you little bastard. Oh, I'll get back at you for that one, don't you worry about it. I'm gonna have to heal for another turn no matter what, as the Dark Bones are gonna get up next turn, as I can't lethal this turn. So no matter what, we're gonna have to hope for some happy procs. We didn't get a good enough happy proc, I'm a little upset. So fuck it. Let's just lethal him. There we go, we win now. Please give me star points, I really need them. Please give me more than 2 star points. The Dark Bones don't give you star points because they never technically died. That's what we in the industry call a fat load of bullshit. Hello, Dark Pokey, this is exactly what we needed. And now we're gonna immediately reload that state, as I just realized I still have these damn things equipped, and I forgot to equip my damn damage dodge badge. What do I need in this slot? Star gift? I mean, maybe. What did I have here? I've forgotten. Oh, it was hammer throw and D downtown, that's right. Bye-bye, Forrest. You're not missing anything. It's all fine. Bam. We just need to kill the Conflagraire and one of the Iron Pokies, and then we can heal up again. Bam. Oh shit, Conflagraire's lower defense. We might not be able to do this anyway. Oh, it ate so many inputs right at the end, but there was also bad luck. Just like universally. Please do not lower my defense. You bitch. Total bitch mode. Defense down by 2, holy shit. Exceptional level bitch mode. God, it just... That move is so buggy. I hate it so much. Do not think I'm bad, because I'm definitely bad, but at least think I'm bad for justifiable reason. God damn, that attack is bullshit. And it does more damage than any other, so I just need to deal with it. Good lord, I'm dying. Actually, I'm so much so dying, I think I'm going to die to the Iron Pokies. Just bad luck all around with these things. Hope for the damn best, huh? Why did I not use Power Shell? That would have solved this problem. And then I missed the block anyway. None of you saw that. It's all fake news. I'm definitely not terrible at this game. But at least one of them was complete and utter bullshit. Because the goddamn tidal wave doesn't work properly half the damn time. There we go. We hit him with the hammer, then we do a big enough tidal wave to do 9 damage, which is very consistent because they're water weak, and so water does more damage. Like, that one's okay. I think. Is that gonna do 9 damage? See, no, it does not. It's easy, like I said. You just need it to work properly. Ow. Ow again! I don't understand why I'm having such trouble blocking Pokies. They're not that hard. I will have you know that second down input I did press. And I can confirm it because that's always been my game plan. Like, since the inception of me doing this entire thing. Oh lord, they do so much damage. I'm gonna use Koopa to just knock out the bottom totem of the round one on the right. Makes him do less damage. Fuck. Christ almighty! Do I have any way of killing the one on the left? Because then we'd be fine. No, we do not. The one on the right only does 2 damage, but the one on the left, damn! I only do 2 damage to him? What? I know Mario doesn't do that much damage, but Jesus. I'd have to hope one of them does 4 damage. I mean, I know Watt hits them, but I don't know if they have balls they're considered spiky or not. And then none of you saw that. God damn it! I'll say that one was me that time. I'm rusty. Like I said, it's been a week. I'm not in the right mindset for this. That's entirely me, and I'm sorry. Hold the hammer. Hit them with the tidal wave. Like that last B press I did where it instantly, like the frame after, hit the down arrow button. I did not hit the down arrow button. It just registered me hitting B as also being the down arrow button, I guess? I really don't know. And in fact, I'm so flummoxed I've fucking forgotten to look at the screen. What happened? Everything bad, and in fact, I'm dead, and I need to restart because I fucked it for everyone, including myself. I've ruined it. Okay, does doing tidal wave make him not split? Because making them not split seems to be the game plan right now. Okay, they don't split if you hit them with tidal wave. Okay, we can work with that then. That is the better game plan. Just wholesale. I'm so terrible at blocking what the fuck is up with pokies? I cannot block them! I mean, part of it's because the fact that you just never find pokies in the base Paper Mario. You find one in, like, the second area of the game, and they're optional. You never need to fight them. And so, there's such a non-issue. I guess I'm just not used to blocking pokies yet. Still do just an absurd amount of damage, but ugh. Okay, they're dead next turn. Just live, Mario. I think this is lethal though, because they do 8 and 6. I have 11. It's not. Oh, I have 13. That's right. That's shit. Ow. Oh my god, yes, maybe we can live. Oh, thank God, there we go, now we can heal. Okay, there we go. Now, we can just heal. That's all we need to do now. You know, even swap over to Watt just in case worst comes to absolute worst. We can lethal him if need be. But for right now, we take a breath. Take a deep breath. We sit back, we relax, and we heal. There we go. Fill up the star meter, there's no problems, it's all fine. Just slowly regenerate your FP, too. Make it be nice and pretty for the next fight that is inevitably going to need you to consume all of that FP. Just throw it right down the drain. That's all fine. Just heal, Mario. That's all we need you to be doing right now. Ow. Just block, Mario. It's okay. Just relax. We just need you to block. It's also one of the songs in the game, the Paper Mario Original Battle Medley. Ooh, something about this song just never gets tiring to me. It's a very good battle theme. Maybe because I'm super nostalgic for it, and I swear I could listen to this on loop for hours, as we have been whenever I do the Pit of 100 Trials. That's the sign of a good battle theme. Because when the music starts getting grating, you just start having a non-fun time. There we go. Time to start using some smooches. Get ourselves back up to 9 full HP. Oh my god, lag. Please don't give Thames any ideas. We do not need to bring back Joke's End. I would even say that song is a joke, but it's in the title. It's not. It knows what it's doing. Speaking of which, I do still need to stream Superstar Saga, because I did it with Ninja, but that's not on YouTube anywhere, and I still need to do it for my channel. That was such a fun time, though. We need to do it again when we don't have parsec issues, because he had some very serious input lag, so that kind of was a bit of a damper on some of the fun we were having. Man, I'm so excited to move, but I can't move while this damn virus is going on. Because once I do that, we have access to parsec, and oh, once that happened, we could potentially do Partners in Time co-op. Ooh, and some of the other games I've been brainstorming. Do you know how badly I've wanted to do the Pikmin 2 co-op? Someone made an action replay code that makes Pikmin 2's main story, the main plot through caves and all, co-op. Yes. And it's so much fun. It's also that little, I forgot, I was meant to attack there, Watt. Ah, dear. You kinda scuffed our plans, Watt. We need to fix this now. Here, we'll do what we did again, but this time don't fat finger the focus button. It works pretty well, actually. I've done a playthrough with it with a friend of mine. We never beat the game, but we got pretty far in. The only annoying thing about it is that player 2 can't interact with certain things. Like, player 2 can bring home treasures, do all of the normal captaining duties, but player 2 cannot enter dungeons. Player 2 cannot... I don't think player 2 can, I think that's mainly the biggest problem. Player 2 also cannot delve deeper into dungeons either, both of which are minor annoyances. And the funniest part is, if there's a cutscene going on, player 2 can still move. The Pikmin can't, but he can T-pose everywhere because there's no animations going on. So you just float around and it's the funniest thing ever. But it's full like the co-op mode. Like, you can fully divvy up things like, oh, this dungeon only requires red Pikmin. But you brought a few of the other kinds, you know, just in case. You can have one dude take all the red Pikmin and do the main objective, and the other dude can be the guy going like, okay, I guess I'll wrangle the treasure today, and do other such things. You can multitask and get the overworld treasures. I'll aim 4s. Yeah, it was a very well done action replay code. Let me tell you what, son. The only thing I can level up is FP. None of the others are even an option as they're maxed. And that'll be the last level up we get in the game. So once we level up, that's it. It's done. We're now max level. Ow. Hey, thank you, Franchi Gamer. Cool. Welcome to the playthrough that is taking 52 minutes to go down like 6 or 7 floors. We started this stream at floor 80. Because of course we did. Had I done it on one session, this would have taken more than 10 hours. And I know people like to watch me suffer, but come on people, even I have a limit. Also, this took me like a week, so we're getting to see my bad decision-making skills on full display. Bonjour. Now, what I was talking about, I just wish there was an action replay code or whatnot that made Pikmin 1 co-op. Pikmin 1 was the best Pikmin game. And Pikmin 2 is fun and all, but you don't get to really enjoy the fact that the main game is co-op, because of the fact that 90% of Pikmin 2 takes place in caves, and caves are relatively small and cordoned off. You don't get to screw around in the overworld, where you get to feel the expanse of the game taking place. No, you have to go into caves, and I like the caves. The caves are nice, but they're not Pikmin 1 nice. Don't even get me started on Pikmin 3. The game that was originally purported to have the main game be multiplayer with 4 playable characters, then they cut the 4th character and removed co-op, and yes, I'm still bitter. I will never stop being bitter about that. Online, 4-player, main game, co-op, Pikmin is the greatest thing ever said by mortal man, and they cut it. All of it. And then Pikmin 3, just as a whole, was probably the most disappointing Pikmin game, but what can you do? I mean, it was still fine. It wasn't great, but it was okay. You know, the best Pikmin game was Smash Bros, considering the fact that Olimar got nerfed like a multitude of times. That's a quality Pikmin game right there. And now we begin everyone's favorite Pit of 100 Trials, and for those of the uninformed, aka the new boy, welcome to why this has taken us 55 minutes. This is what we need to do. We get into a fight with an enemy that is manageable, and we sit here, and we heal. Because if we don't, we will die. We do have items, but you can't get more good items in the middle of the dungeon. So the only renewable resource for healing you have is Star Meter, and Star Meter takes a while to recharge. So you enter a fight with an enemy that can't hurt you, and you sit there and you pray for like 7 minutes straight. Hey Pikmin isn't a Pikmin game. That's an abomination. I don't consider any of the, oh, we've made a kooky platformer spin-off as a game in the series. Do you know what happened to Chibi Robo? The same fate. Do you know the fate that happened to Chibi Robo? Oh, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemies. They got one main game that was never released outside of Japan and was kind of different, and then a plethora of cheap, gimmick, knockoff garbage, capping off with a 3DS version of what is effectively the series Hey Pikmin called Chibi Robo Zipline. Sin. is what it is. Just a multitude cavernous sin fest. And I wish not to interact with it, thank you very much. Also, I truly love Iron Pokies as they do 0 damage, so I can actually get myself to properly full HP, FP, and Star Meter. I can give myself a level up if in practice. It's very nice. I don't understand Nintendo's recent habits of, hey, you know that game that you really liked? We're gonna butcher it and make it not what you liked. Legend of Zelda? No, this ain't a Zelda game. Oh, sorry, you had a Chibi Robo? Is that Nintendo, technically? Chibi Robo, Pikmin? I didn't like Pikmin 3 that much. That's another notch down. Odyssey was one of the worst mainline Mario games. What else have they even done? Oh, don't even get me started. I mean, technically the newest the Firefox? F-Zero game? No, not F-Zero. Star Fox! That's the one! It was like Star Fox game was either a remake of the original instead of actually making a new damn game because they've remade the original like 4 fucking times. Or the N64 one, I mean. And the one before then was the abysmal motion control one. Breath of the Wild is a bad Zelda game, though. I'm sure the game can be fine for people who find that fun, but it's not a good Zelda game. That's the problem. The next notch up, like, it would be fine if they, okay, one, which is a sin a lot of people are not gonna agree with, tone down the size of the overworld, make it, like you said for Twilight Princess or something, there needs to be an expansive overworld, but just size it down and do what Majora's Mask did. Tone down the overworld and fill it with so much content. Make the whole game revolve around cycling through the thing, finding items, solving puzzles, combating enemies. And Majora's Mask was the one I would consider the closest to a game of the caliber of Breath of the Wild, because they're very similar in scale, where there's very few dungeons and puzzles and everything. It's just a lot of side exploration fun time. But in Majora's Mask, it actually serves a damn purpose. Whereas in Breath of the Wild, you're like, ah yes, this mountain, I have climbed it. And then there was, oh, a Korok seed, or, oh, a shrine that can either give me more stamina so I can climb the next mountain to get more stamina, or I can get HP to have a better time in combat, which isn't even fun to begin with. That game is very... I forget which one's the term. They're the terms intrinsically and extrinsically motivated. I think that game is very intrinsically motivated, where you make the fun. You're given a sandbox, just go to town. It's like Minecraft, or... I had another game off the top of my head, intrinsic motivated. It's like Minecraft, or I guess some of the GTA games, or Gary's Mod. Whereas extrinsically motivated is to beat the game, to level up, to progress in the story, to see new loot, to be achieving something in the game. Legend of Zelda have for the most part been extrinsically motivated. You want to see the next bit of the story. You want to see the next dungeon. You want to get that cool new item. You want to explore the dungeon again with the new item that you got. You don't play a Legend of Zelda game 9 out of 10 times to just boot up the game, ignore the main plot, and go on an adventure. This isn't Fallout. You can't play the game like that. And you can have fun just by playing Legend of Zelda, and that's fine. But there was both kinds of motivation in the game. There was a lot of fun stuff for both kinds of people, which is why, you know, the games were successful. And it didn't go way too far in one direction or the other. But Breath of the Wild threw all of that to the damned wayside, and threw all of you people who want to actually find and achieve things in your game, and told them to go fuck themselves. I've also seen a lot of people who didn't like Breath of the Wild, so it was a success, and you're not wrong, but Minecraft was also a success. The new Fallout games, also a success, which are very intrinsically motivated. A lot of new people like this series, but I've seen a lot of people who didn't, or at least found it dissatisfying. Like, they can still like the game, because a lot of people did like the game, but they didn't like the changes, and that's the problem I'm having. Because I'm on the very extreme end, where I found Breath of the Wild genuinely boring. I had played the game for, it was more than like 10 hours, I think. Probably closer to like 7, actually, now that I think about it. I played it for a good few amount of hours. I could never, I didn't want to, because I wanted to do what the game toted. Just go on a fucking adventure. And I'm like, alright, what I want to do is climb shit and do shrines, because those are the dungeons of the game, and I had known that. So I said, alright, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do as many shrines as I can. Fuck combat, fuck the story, who gives a damn? I just set off, picked a direction, and started walking. And then I started using the map to pin every single tower and shrine I could see in the overworld, and just went to town. I spent like 6+ hours doing that, and then I realized after doing like the 40th plus shrine of, is that it? Are these shrines literally just going to be the most basic possible puzzle you could think of in a game? And then I get a reward to do more shrines or do combat, which I found genuinely boring. Because even though combat has a bunch of kooky mechanics that you can fudge around with, oh, it's super fun, there's no meat to combat, there's no reason to do combat, and I don't find the combat inherently fun. And the other method, which is me trying to do the story, which I also found kind of boring. And then when I got into the, I think it was the big fucking bird one, I don't remember what it was called. I got bored like halfway through because I'm like, it's just a big shrine. So I left by like loading a save and just fucking putzed into Hyrule Castle. Just said, fuck it. Let's go do something dumb. Saw the boss in there, saw it was a boss gauntlet, had a lot of fun, didn't have enough items, died repeatedly, and said, well, that's the game, everybody. And then I tried to pick it up a few more times, and every time it effectively went about the same. But that was my first impressions playthrough. If I'm wanting to not do the main story, not do the side story, and not even do the fucking coolest idea you can think of in a game, which is go to the final dungeon and fight the final boss in the first 5 seconds, which is the radicalest idea, I think that is a failure of the game. I think that's a failure of the game designer. Thank you, David Cage. But we've gone like massively off the initial point I was trying to make, which is I just wish Nintendo would stop making games that like are so vastly different from the games that made people fall in love with them. Like Paper Mario was the primo example because it's very thematically. Will you block those, Mario? Please. Like Paper Mario is the very, very obvious conclusion end game of that point. Is that I've heard amazing things about the fact that I've forgotten its name says a lot. Origami King, I think it was. Was it Origami King? It was Origami something. I'm forgetting it. But either way, I've heard a lot. Odyssey Origami King. Whatever it's called. Yeah, I've heard great things about it. I heard it was just a genuinely fun game. It was pretty fun to explore. But it's not what I want, you know? And I've started to make it a point because I'm typically the kind of dude who's a lot lower on cash and on scratch on hand. So a lot of the time I just don't even buy games if they're not what I want. And I have adamantly refused to buy the new Paper Mario game entirely because it's not a game I want to support, and so I won't. Now where the fuck do I do to kill these guys? Because I've been autopiloting for a while now. But this fight is a noticeable step up in problem. Oh my god, that's a fat one. Trying to think about any other, like, Nintendo IPs that have been straight outright screwed semi-recently. It's like, what are new Nintendo games that even came out that I've heard of? Some of them are games I don't know. Animal Crossing? Oh, here's another example, but I can't give my take on Animal Crossing because I haven't played it. But the big problem I had with Animal Crossing is that is the linchpin game for intrinsic motivation. I've always found, like, I loved Animal Crossing back on the OG GameCube, it was my boy, but I've never played any of the future games with the exception of the one on the 3DS, just because they focused way more on intrinsic motivation rather than extrinsic motivation, which, that one at least makes sense. But with the newest one where you can fully customize your island and make it look all pretty, I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I want there to be the fun part of the game, which is the doing the museum, paying off your debt, you know. And really, that was it for the original one. And the other fun part I had about that game was finding all the sick-ass NES games and playing it like a fucking, what is effectively an emulator hub. So, I don't think I was ever playing Animal Crossing right, which is why I'm not giving anyone two shits about liking that game. Also, I'm dead because I'm not paying attention. I mean, that's also fair lag, but at the same time, it's not even a valid excuse because there's a bunch of species they could have used for Paper Mario Origami King, but they didn't. Nokias, Piantas, Lumas, any of the ones from the Bean Bean Kingdom. They could have done, any of the ones from the Super Mario Land games. There's a bunch of species, characters, like ideas that they never bring back. Why not bring back Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2? That would have been a fucking radical, like, side villain kind of thing. Now, we're gonna fight a stapler. Like, there's so many things they can do, but they don't. And I don't know the specifics, maybe they can't do it, but it's the way that they phrase it makes it seem like they could and they're just bullshitting us. But it's just the fact that it's like, yeah, it's just a fucked situation that we don't have context for. I'm kind of just putting in my own thoughts of, let's be frank. If we had like a Paper Mario game and they just went ape shit with species, that'd be the coolest thing in existence. But they're just not allowed to do it with the main series, which is actually not noticeably starting to become a problem, which the main reason they started shifting Paper Mario off of being an RPG is because they said, hey, why do we have two different Mario series RPGs? Let's make one of them a little bit different, because they had Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. Ooh, damn, I blocked that. They had Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. Well, we have two Mario-themed RPGs? That's kind of redundant. And so they're like, all right, we'll scrub off all the rind off of Paper Mario and, oh, you know, all the fun alongside it. And then they made Alpha Dream be like, all right, you guys, you're like the Mario RPG guys. Go get them. And so they did. And then they went out of business because, oops, Mario and Luigi games slowly got worse as well. Don't even get me fucking started on Paper Jam. Oh my lord, baby, that's the first. I bought that game and I never beat it, but that's because my 3DS broke. We don't talk about that part. Hey Lollifant, we're complaining. Again, we're doing that whole thing talking about Nintendo making a bunch of shit design decisions. We're doing that conversation again. The concept of Paper Jam was unique, but I just haven't been like, I never played Dream Team, so I can't judge it. What I can judge is I hate the design ethos they had for a lot of the super moves in the game, which was such a simple thing, but really, yeah, actually, yeah, my battery did blow up in my 3DS, hilariously enough. The battery expanded too much and now I can't use it anymore. I've been trying to buy a new one for a while now. The big thing I didn't like about the Mario and Luigi games is in Mario and Luigi, because it's even shown off a little bit in Partners in Time even. Fucking the one, like, there's a bunch of little things like the balance, the fact that there's not a whole lot of new game design across the games. They're very samey, they're very easy. There's a bunch of minor things you can do like that. But two of the biggest problems I have is one is entirely me. I don't like the art design of the more modern ones like Dream Team and Beyond, and even a little bit of Bowser's Inside Story, but that was more so the fact that a lot of that game was just kind of ugly because you're inside Bowser and it's like weird and like, eh. But the art style of like all of the remakes and some of the things they did in Superstar Saga's remake, oh man, that one felt terrible. Like, bro, just keep the classic art style. I know you can do more, but oh man, tightly polished sprite work is one thing, but they kind of mulched some of the models by making them so high def. I just don't like it, but that's me. That is entirely me, and it's not a fair criticism. But the other one that is a fair criticism is how long the fights start taking. And more importantly, the biggest problem with the series is what they did with super moves. Because in Superstar Saga, whenever you picked a super move, they would at most last like 2 or 3 seconds. But as the game goes on, each of your super moves still do comparable or even less damage than the ones they did in Superstar Saga, but they take multitude of times longer. Do we want to look at all of the ones from like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, what floor am I on? Somewhere high 80s. I don't know the specifics. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm trying to think, like, what's an example? Most of the ones you can think of, if you've played Dream Team, like, all of the Dreamy Luigi attacks, they're just a long animation. Paper Jam, all of the Papercraft attacks and all that, take a very, very long time to play through. They just take forever. And that, will you stop focusing, Sushi? I don't want you to be doing that. And so, despite the fact that they do less damage too, so the fact that they're taking a long time to do less damage, I'm gonna be like another like hour or so, Mython, so you have time. Just, I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to fucking throw on a water block so I take less damage. Thank you. Stop what I'm talking about. But to boil it down to brass tacks, animations take too long. Both enemies and the Mario Bros. They're starting to take 10 plus, like 20 plus, even 30 plus seconds. Yeah, Blue Rogue's attack. That is at least a super attack and is designed to be stupidly long, and you have to go out of your way to do that attack, and it's still not even worth it because it's not as much damage. The whole less damage thing makes sense, but it's the fact that you do less damage for taking like 30 plus seconds extra time, or like 30 times longer, it feels like. It's like, fuck me, dude. Fights become a fucking slog in the future games. Because simply, you can basic attack them, and yeah, that kinda works. Or, you could use a special move and have every fight take 4 years. And that makes the game's pacing grind to a fucking halt instantly. Bowser's Inside Story had that as a massive problem. As much as I loved, God, Bowser's Inside Story was a real love-hate relationship for me for that. That game was super fun to play. The bonus after, like, the boss rush area in the Bowser area, that was super fun. I love Fawful. He's a great villain. The final boss is the best in the series. The music, oh. And playing as Bowser is the coolest shit. Like, oh my lord. And Bowser doesn't even have the problem of the attacks taking forever depending on the attack you do. If you do the stupid Shy Guy one, that's like a Superstar Saga length and it does comparable damage. It's perfect. But, oh my lord, there were so many little things wrong with Bowser's Inside Story. I'm just like, damn it, I want to love this game. I like the game. I don't love it. I love Partners in Time and Superstar Saga, though. Partners in Time less so because I haven't played it in more than 15 years and I don't remember how well it holds up because guess which game didn't get a remake? Oh, Alpha Dream, you bastards! Thank you for shitting on my childhood, thanks. Oh, darn. I will never forgive you for what you've done. Also, it's go time. And yeah, all I can think about is Blue Rogues is super relevant. So shut the fuck up, lolman. Can we start streaming Skies of Arcadia again? I just want to play Skies of Arcadia again. Partners in Time was like, that's the only one I know of that people didn't like as much, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck are people talking about? Partners in Time was so good! Oh my god, and then like, oh, can I gush? God, I just want to gush. The main villain is such an interesting concept for a Mario villain. You have a bunch of really cool encounters and all, like, even though all the enemies are kind of just shroobs, you can see what an actual threat they are. The final bosses are super interesting and like vaguely sad because them as a species is so fucked up. The whole gimmick is super cool and it makes Baby Mario, Baby Luigi actually have a purpose in the universe and not just be Mario Kart characters. Oh, the game was so good. It was the greatest thing they could ever have done to the series. Baby, oh yeah. That's that no damage. That's that good shit. But I would totally be very much so appreciative if the next time Bowser's Inside Story, I just talked about Bowser's Inside Story. It's a very love-hate relationship with that game. That's when the gameplay faults start going up. I didn't like the designs of a lot of the areas. The battles took too long. The art style started shifting into a direction I didn't like. The battles were fun. I mean, I liked the game. I didn't love it as I loved Partners in Time and Superstar Saga. Holy shit. I've never seen a game where the first game in the series is... Oh no, that's Pikmin. Oh no, that's a dirty ass lie. But there's very, very few series where you can say the first game in the series knocked it out of the park. This is the best one, and they haven't been able to reach it since. God, that like vague open world setting, the charming characters, the fact that you're in a different country, so they have completely different flora and fauna, the different characters, it was such a simple Mario game plot, but it was just a good game. That's all it was. Superstar Saga was just a good game. It was fun to play. There were a bunch of secrets. They rewarded exploring. Gameplay was fun and interactive and gave you a variety. It was easy enough for me when I was a kid and still hard enough that I can challenge myself by, like, you know, not dumping all of my points into strength to make the game baby mode easy. You can do so many things still in the game to make it enjoyable experience. And it's great. And it still has the base Mario & Luigi system, which all of the games have, of dodging attacks and succeeding in action commands. Feels fantastic. And that's why the series as a whole thrived. Oh. I'm done gushing now. Can I gush about Skies of Arcadia again? Please. Whenever I'm done with this, can people please vote for Skies of Arcadia again? That is some of the most fun I've ever had in a stream. Skies of Arcadia was... That's one of the games I was dreaming about streaming. Oh. That was one of the things I didn't actually like as much about the remake. They removed some of the charm. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen some of the screenshots, so they kind of cut away some of the fat. Like, a lot of those unique species they had in the original Bean Kingdom were actually very similar, like, they're the same kind of enemy, but they've genuinely evolved and been in a different kind of society. So they have a bunch of noticeable difference. But they cut away a lot of the fun. Like, Tanoombas were originally a unique species of Goomba, unique to the Bean Kingdom, where they could transform into other species, but they just kind of made them just normal Goombas with a little bean aesthetic. Or, I don't know, it's been a while. Like I said, I haven't, like, played the game in any, like... This complaint is probably a lot weaker from my perspective, but... And no, I haven't played any of the Witcher games. A lot of newer, more expensive games I've never played. If it's on any kind of a big boy system, I've never played it. Like, I did have a PS3, but I swear in my entire life I only had like 25 games for it ever. Maybe even 20. Yeah, probably closer to 20. And some of them were digital downloads too. That's where I played Chrono Cross! Oh boy! Do we want to finish Chrono Trigger so we can get to Chrono Cross, that game no one talks about but I love with my soul? I have played Persona, but those were definitely not on a normal system. I only actually played Persona 5 because the PS4 has a NetPlay feature, and a friend on the other side of the country had Persona 5 and he let me play it. And then the connection got so fucking bad I couldn't actually finish the game. So, which is the ultimate sin, I had to watch the rest of the game online, which is the worst thing you can do. I got to the second to last fucking dungeon in the game and I literally could not finish it. And I needed to see the rest of the game. And it's still so good. Ugh. I still love Persona 5. Persona 3 is the best though, fight me. I know one of the next games I'm doing is going to be Genshin Impact. I've had a multitude of people requested of me, of Scion, someone else, a friend of mine in real life actually asked me to do it, so very clearly, that's really high up on the totem pole. You guys can totally, like, expect me to not like a game. I don't know anything about Genshin Impact, other than it is an MMO action RPG with a fuckload of stolen assets from Breath of the Wild. Oh my god, this is gonna either be the best game I've ever played or the one I hate more than any other. And I don't know anything about it. And oh, we're at floor 90. Because I hate MMOs. I hate Breath of the Wild. Okay, hate's a strong word, but I don't know anything else about it, to be honest, other than it's like an RPG and you don't need to see other people, so it's barely even an MMO, but people have asked me to play it, so I guess I'm playing it. And it's free, so alright, floor 90. We're an hour and 30 minutes in, Life Shroom. Repel gel, ah, shit. Honestly, I don't really know how stone caps work, so I'm gonna throw that one, just because I don't know how they interact in combat. Like, I don't know their mechanics well enough. Power Plus! That's the final badge we got out of there. We had Defend Plus on 80, and Power Plus on 90. They really did not want you getting the flat stat ups, did they? In fact, that is the first time we've seen a Power Plus. The other one is hidden behind the damn Shy Squad, so of course. Oh god, it's actually better than All or Nothing. Holy shit, they buff... Oh my god, that's how they fixed this badge. Because Power Plus's big mechanic was that it was, always a straight downgrade to All or Nothing. Because this used to cost 6 and All or Nothing cost like 3. All or Nothing and Power Plus do the same thing where they up your damage by 1. But All or Nothing ups your damage by 1, but if you miss an action command, it goes down to 0. But if you're good enough at the game, you should never be missing action commands. And so what they did is they made All or Nothing the easy-to-get, more expensive version. But getting Power Plus is really, really difficult, and you won't have it for most of the game. So they've made a badge that was originally a straight downgrade is now a straight upgrade where it does the same effect, doesn't have the downside, and costs less BP, but you can only get 2 of them, and they're very, very difficult to get. Alright. It's lore time. An emperor so evil his land brought only death. Monsters so vile they stole every breath. Invincible cannons, chops that can fake. A fiery tongue plant that leaves ruins in its wake. A once pathetic foe that blocks a frosted path. But only 10 floors more, and yours is the last laugh. Boop! Floor 91. Alright guys, with no context, what do you think this is? Because these are the floor 90 enemies, they are unique to these floors and can never be seen anywhere else in the game. What do you think this is called? What's its name? Lollifant, you already know the answer, you're cheating. Here we go. Why is that not fucking hitting him? Thank you. Yeah. A golden Goomba, a golden Puff, and a golden Cleft. Yeah, they're Super Saiyan. They have the Master Rank 3 golden aura around them. Yeah, they're not exactly original names, but here. This is a golden Goomba. A Goomba with a brilliant golden shine. Imagine if there was a light source. These guys wear a thin layer of golden armor. They also attack in a dual strike pattern. When I get a job, I'm totally gonna buy me some gold armor. How much do you think it would cost? Probably more than I'll make in my lifetime. I remember reading that gold conducts electricity very well. You think paralysis works? Ooh, that's good to know. Oh, they have 30 HP. Oh, no. Okay, they have 1 defense. Oh, this is a problem. Ow. Oh, God. Fuck it, we're just tattling anyway. Just suicide run it. This is a golden Cleft. A Cleft with a brilliant golden shine. Imagine there's a light source. Their solid bodies are quite tough. They won't even flinch from most attacks, and quakes will have no effect. When they get loopy-eyed, it's time to get out of the way. You won't want to take that hit. The thing with these guys is they can stall for a bit longer than other enemies that charge. You should take note of their HP. Once it falls below a point, they won't stall anymore. Knowing when to take evasive action is the key to beating these guys. They expend a lot of energy to attack, so they must be quite tired. Oh, since you put them to sleep. So their whole gimmick is that when they charge up, if you went out of sight right now, they'd actually delay their attack for 1 turn until they get to, like, below half. Yeah, it does nothing. And then they delayed, and here's the golden Puff. This is a golden Puff. A puff with a brilliant golden shine. Imagine there was a light source. These puffs need to be made of dust. Gold dust, specifically. I bet my mom wouldn't make me dust the house if it were made of these guys. Though I guess the frequent lightning strikes in the house would get old quick. Oh yeah, these guys can fire up lightning bolts without needing to charge. You would think of it as a flying enemy, they're weak to dizzy, but it seems like it might be something else this time. Oh ho ho. So apparently they're immune to quakes, let's find out. Like I said, this is a knowledge gathering run right here. Yep, they're immune to quakes. Interesting. And then he goes apeshit. 17. Okay. Actually, no, I don't need the quake badges because he's immune to quakes. So just don't even have those equipped. I can equip my other damage dodge that I had unequipped before. And... I already have quick change. Hammer throw D down pound makes sense, at least for the situation. Four. This should do another 7. Of course we want to kill the Clef first. I mean, it only makes sense. I can handle the Golden Goomba and the dumb Puff, you know? He does 4 damage. He does 8. And then this dude's just gonna charge. Like, I'm just gonna bop him next turn, you know? So that was 11 damage. This should be lethal. That it is. Now, like, honestly, I'm kind of just gonna hit him now, you know? Yeah, the Goombas just don't really do damage. And we're also, I think, gonna level up after this fight, so we're actually gonna do this. Because I need to re-tattle them anyway, so I'm just gonna get it out of the way now. And we can just slowly grind away at him at the tattles. Kill him next turn. There we go. So, I'm hoping the Goomba will drop 3 star points. Honestly, way more manageable than you would assume the floor 90s would be, you know? Like, the 80 floor was by far the most threatening. Chapter 8 enemies do not fuck around, bro. They don't give you a second chance. And even if I don't know if he's gonna drop the 3 star points, so I'm still gonna try to heal, but I'm not gonna make it like a dedicated thing, you know? Now we just slowly zap him with Watt. Grind away at him. They are sadistic bastards, I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully Mython comes back soon, because we're already pressing into the 90s. 91! You know what? Say these dudes are weak to this. No? Oh yeah, they're weak to paralysis! Bullshit. You guys ever want to see a bold-faced lie right on screen? Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, hilariously enough, Golden Goombas are some of the easiest enemies I've had to handle in here. They're not Iron Pokey level of easy, but yeah, no, they're complete. Because they attack twice. So any defense and blocking you do factors into their damage twice. So we have 2 defend pluses, another defend from P down D up, and 2 damage dodges. So we are mitigating 6 damage and they're doing 2. Wait, no, it's 2 damage dodges and then a block for 1. So yeah, that's a total of 6 less damage. These dudes normally do 8-8 for 16 damage, but I have so much defense. I'm mitigating 8-8 to be 2-2, so they do 4 damage. Welcome to defense stacking, and how multi-hits get chunked. Thank God. Exact numbers, baby. Alright, no more level ups. We now have to maintain ourselves before we get to the final boss of the pit, you know? Oh ho ho ho! We got more friends! That should be 9. Next turn we can Starstorm. Oh my god, they're fast. Aww. So there was a really, really bad bug for the designers, but a good bug for us. That I totally abused when I was doing the Pit of 100 Trials for the first time, for those of you who haven't seen. These enemies were in the original Pit of 100 Trials, but there was a bug. If 2 of the golden puffs were in the same fight, the second golden puff, 9 out of 10 times, could not attack. He would launch the lightning attack, but nothing would hit Mario, so you wouldn't take damage. And it was completely random, but almost every time they would fail to damage you. And so what you would do is you would kill every other enemy, and you would leave what I refer to as the dud puff. And then you would heal off of the dud puffs, because the dud puffs can't hurt you. And I think they patched that, so I don't have an easy heal of anything that's not, you know, the Goomba. Here, you know, we'll scan you because you're gonna die next turn. I probably shouldn't be tattling in the middle of a Pit of 100 Trials, but by golly, I'm doing it and you can't stop me! Bye-bye, Force! Check the VOD to see the Super Boss when you're done. Oh god, they have the random speed bullshit the Ice Koopas had. Oh my lord, fuck Clefts. This is a golden bristle. They're large rock creatures as old as dirt. Immune to fire and explosions and covered in spikes. It's just like the other bristles. As with the others, they are especially weak to earthquake attacks. Time to bring out the Quake Hammer. Just don't forget about the final attack, or that they can hit us even when we try to hide. These guys sparkle and gleam, but there's no light source. Care to explain that? No, I don't care to explain that. Hilariously enough, I think I'm actually about to die. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to out-heal the damage I'm about to take. Ah, god damn it. Hope Sushi can hurt the Cleft. Oh god, a fantastic luck right there. No, he's immune to water. That's death. So, yeah, that's death. Need to have some other way of handling Cleft, or, bristles then. Yeah, it doesn't even do damage to him. Well, that's at least that done, but... Yikes. The Starstorm with the bristle twice. I don't know if this is lethal to the bristle, you know? Okay, it's dead. The bristle is dead, I think. Maybe? I don't know, because I think the fact that I can still hit it is very concerning, you know? Don't think these puffs have defense, because they didn't seem to before. They do not. He was dead. Okay, I could have tattled him. So they do, just like with the other enemies, they do 5 damage a turn, meaning we can heal off puffs. It's just not as good, you know? Because it's, assuming I block them, it's 15 damage a turn. If I don't block them, it's 8, 16, 24 damage a turn. 24 is not clean, but, you know. we get to heal back up. Because of course we do. I had to use 2 Star Storms in this fight. I need to enter the next fight with full star meter, my man. We gotta get it, you know? It's a bad time otherwise. Unfortunately, I don't really have any way of managing to use my FP in any constructive way, so we're just sitting at full FP and kind of just rolling with it, you know? But it feels good. We're already on floor 92. Only 8 more to go. You know, this is always one of the things I wanted in a future Paper Mario game if they existed. It was something I've talked about a multitude of times, but it's one of my favorite things and the thing I loved when I very first started playing Paper Mario was the fact that you get to team up with various Mario species and actually get to utilize their skills for yourself, which I guess Odyssey also kind of does, but that's not what I fucking want, you know what I mean. And it's what I was always the most excited about whenever I had started the next Paper Mario game, because I played them in order, and which is the most disappointing part of Super Paper Mario. Even though Super Paper Mario is still a good game, the fact that you didn't have your quirky cast of eclectic Mario comrades, thank you, brain. I was trying to say compatriots and comrades at the same time, and it was having a mental, like, crossfire trying to figure out how the hell to get the words out. But what I've always wanted to see was just new species for future Mario games. Like, I talked about this before. I'd like to see a Chain Chomp. Who wouldn't want to see a Chain Chomp party member? Chain Chomps are cool. Who doesn't love Chain Chomps? Or what are other species? We could even have, like, different forms. Like, that would be a way they could build on the Mario system. Is that if you get a Goomba, you actually could, like, maybe when you upgrade them, they could gain the other attributes. Like, you could choose which attribute to get. Like, flight like a Paragoomba, or a spiky helmet like a Spiky Goomba. And then when you upgrade them the second time, they gain the other one they didn't have before. So you finally can see a Spiky Paragoomba, which wouldn't be in the game normally and would make, like, you feel real special because you have a unique version of a teammate. Like, if you wanted to be, like, for a Koopa, you could go down the Koopa Troll or Hammer Bro route. You could do Ravens from Yoshi's Island, you could do Chain Chomps, you could do a bunch of that stuff. Like, there's so many cool species and things you could do with a system involving a more fleshed out party member system. Like, not every party member has a proper upgrade system they could use for something like that, but I'm like, even Boos, like, are you telling me you would not want to see a motherfucking, like, Behemoth Boo? Boolossus kind of thing going on where they're like a fusion hot dance like they have in Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion? What else could they do? They could do something like, they could have like King Boo. They could become royalty and become bigger and stronger. Like, they could do something with it. They'd find something. They're Nintendo. They got clever boys down there. They know what's going on. They got systems. Like Lakitus, simple stuff, can throw more dangerous shit. Yeah, give us the adventure Luigi went on because he had unique party members. He had a blooper party member. That is so cool. I want a blooper. They could go completely bananas with what you have for party members. But they don't. They keep them hidden from us. They take our boys away from us, and they don't let us see the cool things. That's why I'm like, that's one of the things I was the most astounded about. In the era of fan games, and I know this kind of happened with Bug Fables, but I'm like, how has there not been a Mario fan game? And I know Nintendo, fan games, DMCA resonating in the distance, or like takedown notice, whatever. But like do what, I could have swore someone did it. But I'm like, do what whoever the fucking example of that I'm forgetting the name did. Make a full fan game, develop it entirely, never announce it, and just release it. Because the biggest problem that everyone's had is they've been talking about, hey, we're making a fan game. And then Nintendo shuts them down before they could like finish it. But you know what? I forget who it was. You know what some scumfuck did? They made the full game, put it online as a finished product, and said, alright guys, hey, I made a fan game. Nintendo took it down, but sorry to say, it was on the internet, and you can still find it, and it's done. I mean, they are legally obligated to do it, if you know it's a problem. Or they could go the Sega route and embraced fan content to the point where they hired on the dude who made a fan-made engine for a Sonic game to port it to mobile, hired the dude on and asked him to make official Sega-branded ports of Sonic 1, 2, and 3 for phone, and then he did so well he made Sonic Mania. And you know what they didn't take down? All the fucking Sonic fan games out there. You know how many there are now, except for the ones that did get taken down? Because I'm sure there's at least a few that, like, treaded a little bit too far because people were being shitheads. But, I mean, come on. And you know who's not legally attempting to attack Sega for allowing fan games? Fucking Sega not getting shit for leaving fan games up. Sorry, asshole Nintendos. I mean, it totally was made by people who just did a fucking better job than the actual, like, Sonic guys, yeah. Like, exactly. That's why it's so important to hire on fans who truly love and respect a game. Do you really think Sega of the modern day, in their infinite ignorance, would have been able to make something like Sonic Mania? I don't fucking think so. Let's be frank here. No, I don't think anyone fucking thinks so. Hiring fans can be dangerous. Yes, that is totally fair. That's totally valid. That's why you know, you do a lot of research into it, you know? Oh, that's especially also for writing, yeah. There are some dangers to it, but of course, that can happen with anything. That's why you start them small. They have the dude making a Sonic 1, 2, and 3 port for mobile. He's not doing anything. And in fact, he did so well, he had actually requested to re-add in the shit that was a cut from the original games. Like, I forget what the zone is called, but there's actually a zone in, I think it was Sonic 3, called the Hidden Labyrinth Zone, that was cut from the original Sonic 3. Or Sonic 2, it was one of them, I'm sorry. And they re-added it to the game in the mobile version, and they specifically put it in a place that was infamous from the base game. Because in the base game, in one of the zones, if you were supersonic, because you can't die to, like, spike pits or whatever, you can only die to being crushed to death, running out of time, or by falling out of bounds. And then when you run out of rings, you turn back to normal Sonic. Well, there was a pit in the game that was so large you couldn't get back out of, but the only threat down there was spikes. And if you were supersonic, you couldn't get back out of the pit, so you needed to either wait till you ran out of rings or until time ran out.
And so what they did is they fixed both issues at once by having that one pit that you would never fall into in normal play. That's how you get to the secret zone. The place that was really famous hole that people immediately tried to throw themselves into to see if they fixed it. Not only did they fix it, but they put the dumb secret zone. That's so cool! God, man, that's the coolest shit. God, Sonic Mania is so cool, and I've never even played it. It's not even Sonic Mania. That was the fucking like Sonic 3 port for phones. They also tried doing a thing where it was like, I think it was Sonic CD. They tried making a new final boss for Sonic CD that wasn't shit, or it was one of them, and they just said nah. And you know what they did? They said, all right, that's fine. And they're like, hey, can we add this one cut zone that was like Dusty Desert Zone or whatever? They're like, nah, just make it a faithful port. They're like, okay. And then they took everything they had for the desert level and put it into Mania as the Saloon Zone. Yeah, that was always a fun time with the Sonic games. I don't like the boost formula too much because there is actually a massive problem with the boost formula, which is like the modern, or as it's referred to, modern Sonic. Not Adventure Sonic and not Classic Sonic. The boost formula actually has a really hard time, really big problem of designing levels like that is a massive problem because you need to render and fully model out just a massive fucking swath of environments that just massively cuts into the budget of your game, and because you're seeing it for like a femtosecond, you can't even really process what's going on. As pretty as like the Sonic Generations day levels, they were beautiful, but that's why they had to include stuff like the Werehog, so it wasn't just the levels that destroyed their budget. And that's why, that's part of the reason, and like, boost formula isn't even that fun. Did I say Generations? I meant Unleashed. You know what I mean. I'm bad with names. This is not a surprise to anyone in this room. You know I occasionally say just dumb things that are wrong. Did you not hear the entire diatribe I went on about how bad current Nintendo games are? All objectively wrong. Oh yeah, I think you actually weren't here, hilariously enough. Like, wow, I was doing that as a joke, but I think you were actually gone during that time. We had a massive talk about, and then that was just kind of me rambling on about how most of Nintendo's franchises in the current era have just been getting fucked up. And I talked about Mario Odyssey, the Breath of the Wild, the fucking Star Fox game, Pikmin 3, Chibi Robo, I think I talked about one more game, I forget what it was. Paper Mario, obviously. Mario and Luigi, I talked about the whole kit and caboodle. About how a lot of their more modern games are kind of getting shittier. Or, in Mario and Luigi's case, straight out canceled. But you know how it is. Alright guys, fight's over, now we can press on. After this next turn, of course. God, no more heroes. Please don't be shit. I was so fucking heartbroken when Travis is just a Mii costume. Do you know how long that man has been wanting Travis to get into Smash? Since, like, Brawl. He's been fighting to get Travis into Smash, and I mean, he kinda did. But come on, man. No More Heroes is such a good series. And then my boy Mega Man. Shout out to Mega Man fans, including me, who had their boy deconfirmed twice. It's fucking... Or not Mega Man, Bomberman. That was it, not Mega Man.
Bomberman, my boy, what did they do to you? No! Hey, what do we got here? More puffs I can farm off of. This is a golden chump. A chump with a brilliant golden shine. Imagine if there was a light source. They have high defense and attack and very decent HP. They're all around to these guys, huh? Get it? Just laugh for once. Usually these beefy enemies are weak to shrink, but I got the feeling they're weak to something else, though. Be careful of their attack. Sometimes they'll fake you out. No matter how you slice it, these guys are one of the toughest around. 15 HP, 714. I can Starstorm him twice, but I think this is gonna be more of a D down pound situation. That way I can actually use my fucking FP. Yeah. How many times? What the? You son of a bitch. Clearly, the greatest enemy ever introduced in this game. Oh, that was glorious. Oh my lord, was that not the funniest shit you've seen? He turned himself into a pickle. No, not that one! Ah, damn it. I hit the wrong one. Does it still work? No, because now I can't kill him with a bow basic attack. Son of a bitch. That just means I'm gonna have to regenerate more. A one fat-fingered misinput means like 5 to 8 more turns of regeneration. Yeah, Dupligos partner would be sick, but God, I'm just imagining how long that would take. Like, Paper Mario has so much potential, and they just don't want to utilize it. Fan creators, please, just stick it to Nintendo and make an entire fan game. Just right under their nose, and then just release it to the internet and immediately get takedown striked. But too bad it's already on the internet, fuckers. You can't get rid of it now. Speaking of which, I've never actually played nor seen any of Bug Fables because I've heard it's good. I've heard things about it, and also I want to remain blind to it, but god damn it, why do it have to be bugs? Bugs are such a boring theme, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's Paper Mario inspired, I know that's the whole point, but it has to be fucking bugs! Hollow Knight has the same damn trapping, but at least Hollow Knight has a really sick-ass art style and is really interesting to look at. Bastards. What, the system requirements for Bug Fables nearly nothing? Fun fact, you know, really weird segue. Did you know the dude who made, I think it was Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but it was most likely both of them, or maybe even just the first one. One of them. Do you know that dude wrote the code in assembly? Just all of it? Roller Coaster Tycoon is like Doom, and pretty much most things could run it because of that. This sadistic bastard wrote that shit in assembly of all places. What do you mean get into what? I don't want to learn how to code in assembly. I know you're talking about Bug Fables, but I am having more fun talking about Assembly. And your comment will now feed into my dumb joke. Congratulations. Yeah, but why does it gotta be about bugs? Bug Fables is so boring, though. You know how many things are about bugs? A Bug's Life, Ants, Hollow Knight, and that's everything. So clearly there's 3 too many. Fucking bug theme, god damn it. The only good bug theme is Digimon, and just because Digimon's great. And it is a theme of everything. Hercules-mon, or whatever his name was. The Ant Bully, oh shit, there's a 4th one? Aw, damn. Hollow Knight, I already talked about Hollow Knight. Like, Hollow Knight is bugs, which is a theme I hate, just because I don't know why. I really do not like the bug theme. It's so boring to me. But Hollow Knight is... Hollow Knife? Hollow Knight is beautiful. God, have you seen how good that game looks? Jesus Christ. Game's a modern art piece. The Bee movie is not actually about bugs, it's about bees, which is a bee theme is always acceptable. You gotta learn the difference. Now, if it was a Bee Life, now I would have bought that day. I would have pre-ordered it. Jerry Seinfeld themed game. Why isn't it Jerry Seinfeld Fable? You know what? Actually, that reminds me. Have you guys played Fable? Oh my god, now that's a game. Fable 1, at least. That game is one of those games that it's just barely good, but goddamn. Alright, we hit him once. Ah, shit, I need to hit him twice. Ah, damn it. We're a little bit away. There we go. Now next turn. Yeah, I haven't played Fable 1 in a really long time either. But by God, that's one of the games I kind of want to stream just because Fable 1 has a really weird problem of a lot of its systems are just irrelevant. Like, there are so many things you can do in Fable that just don't do anything, but they're fun to do. And so, alright, there you go. Mission accomplished. You did it. You made a game. Alright, guys, that's the 4th fight of this. Oh, my lord, this is gonna take forever. But we knew that when we got into it. We've been here for 2 hours, and we're only, what, like 15 floors in? We're not even gaining experience points anymore. Can you stop giving me Thunder Rages? It'd be very nice if I needed them, and it didn't have an entirely full inventory. So yeah, 94. Now we're on floor 95. Dude, a Goomba! Finally! These dudes are even better to heal off of. Actually, 2 of them, apparently. This is a test. Did I save state? Oh, fuck, I don't know if I save stated. We're not gonna test it here. Just because I don't want to have to reload a save state to test something. We're gonna raw dog this. We're gonna have a little bit longer of a regeneration period, but that's fine. Everyone needs to go back into my YouTube history and watch every single VOD of... Oh god, now that I think about it, Earthbound and Mother 3 were some of the early... Mother 3 less so, but Earthbound was one of the first games I ever streamed. So that's a really old VOD. Wow. I actually specifically did a unique playthrough for it too. That's back when I was trying to have, and still am actually to this day, I'm trying to have a unique gimmick for all my playthroughs. I did a randomizer mod for Earthbound. And so, all of the characters and sprites and whatnot, I randomized, as well as what they learned, what they leveled up when they got stats. And my main character was actually one of the blue-haired healer. And so it was Healer's Grand Adventure. Yeah, I did used to do Stream Inspire, didn't I?
Mython was here day one of me ever streaming. Mython somehow has been here since the eve of my channel. I don't know what like satanic ritual I did to get him to stick around this long, but by God, I need to repeat it. Yeah, you found the Reddit post I made, which is the only time I had ever posted on Reddit was to advertise my stream. Oh fuck, they have armor. Oh shit. And I remember that too. Wow, we're actually in a bit of a, like, an annoying spot right now. Yeah, the first time I ever streamed, ever. The very first one when I didn't know what I was doing, I made a Reddit post to advertise. I posted an R Slay the Spire because Reddit is fine as long as you use the very specific, like, niche area Reddits. By God, do not use the general one. Also, I somehow fucked myself, and now I'm gonna die. Oh. Did I save state? Okay, thank God I did. But now I can actually test what I was gonna test. I do want to see this. Does this do damage to him? No! Oh my lord, you do need to Starstorm them. Mython makes questionable choices in how he decides to spend his free time, as we've all just learned. And yeah, I have never... I think I had made 1 or 2 more Reddit advertising posts, and I've never made a post since. Not a Redditor. That son of a bitch, they're on to me. Actually, hilariously enough, I played the beta of Crosscode before it was released. I really liked it, and it's still in my friend's library. I just need to play it. I did Crosscode, though. Fun fact. I was there, Sonny. Shit was super fun. But I had a really weird feeling of I wanted to play the game they were playing and not the game I was playing, which is so wrong because they were playing an MMO, so I know something about my brain stopped working for a little bit. Another game that I actually, on a similar theme, I actually started playing the Dot Hack series a long time ago. But that was on my old computer, and right after I started playing Dot Hack, my computer just shat the absolute bed, and also I'm somehow going to die again. What the fuck happened? Wait, no, I think we can live. I think we can live. Yeah, Clefts do a desperation attack when they're about to die. I only do 5 damage on Hammer. Ah, fuck. I actually am about to die. Holy shit, I autopiloted my way to death, unless this kills. Thank God for Hammer Throw doing +2 damage. Okay, now Mython, you shut face of the mouth. You? Yes, stop it. What on... Wait. What are you talking about, lag? Are you still talking about Crosscode? I don't remember anything about planet surfing. Okay, you know, let me check something. Let me just make sure I'm thinking of the same game. Was it Crosscode I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, no, it was Crosscode. Oh yeah, no, that was what it was. Huh. I mean... I only played the beta, man. They were playing an MMO. I only got like an hour into it. I played like tutorial shit. I don't know what you're going on about. I don't remember anything about the damn game other than it had a very... I don't even remember what it was called.
What's the game, Fury? It reminded me of a game like that, where it's like one of those top-down, action-y kind of games. It was pretty fun. I had fun with it. Never played it beyond, like, the very, very opening beta shit, but it was neat. But another, on a very similar vein, I tried playing Dot Hack, too. You know, there's 4 mainline Dot Hack games, as well as, like, whatever the hell the anime is. Like, Jesus. I would have kept playing them, but then I had to get a new computer, and this was a long time ago. That was the computer before my last. Oh, boy. That was a long time ago. I only got a little bit into Dot Hack, though. I don't know what the fuck was going up with Dot Hack. Oh, it was a weird time. That game was also way less exciting than I would have thought a game that had been talked about as much as it was. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're... Even now, Lag, I don't know what you're talking... I mean, I do remember the opening ship, but I don't know what the fuck you're going on about. Like I said, I don't remember. It's been years since I played the beta of CrossCode. I don't know. So don't you try to spoil shit for thing of a game I don't really know. I mean, hey man, I found it fun. All right, moving on. One thing that I'm actually going to do after this, I'm actually going to unequip my Happy Flower badges, or at least one of them, because I'm using very little FP, and I want to re-equip Star Gift, just because I'm using more star points, so filling up my star meter is more relevant than filling up an FP meter that's already full. Or better yet, actually, no, instead of that, I'll just equip 2, I'll unequip one of the Happy Flowers and equip 2 more Deep Focuses. That'll get the engine going. You know what? Actually, let's continue the trend of really obscure games. Everyone name drop a game that only you think you've heard of. Let's have something fun. Let's see if I've heard of the game you're talking about, because I have been known to delve into some rather obscure games. Like, one of the more surface level ones is Chibi Robo. Okay, Lolfan, I need it to be a game that is relevant and not a game you made up on the spot. Come on, Lolfan. Come on, man. This is gonna be real here. You know what? You know, on the topic of racing games, the Rush series on the N64, low-key great games that I only played when I was super young and was terrible at them because they were bullshit. But I had a lot of fun playing them. And you know what? Another really obscure racing game? Vigilante 8. Oh my god, that was like a Twisted Metal-esque game. That was so much fun. Dokapon Kingdom, yep, that's the really weird PvP adventure, like, RPG board game on the Wii that I really wanted to play with someone, but no one would play with me. So I never actually bought the damn game. That was a big disappointment. Dokapon Kingdom looked like it'd be so much fun, though. Good lord, Dokapon Kingdom. Another one that I wanted to do was Fortune Street, which is, for people who don't know, is a pretty big series over in Japan. But it is a crossover series between Mario Bros. And Dragon Quest. And it is a Monopoly stock market board game that has Dragon Quest and Mario characters that was released on the Wii. Hey, you ever heard of that one? Yeah, I doubt it. Fortune Street is fucking wild. You bet your ass I'm playing goddamn Dragon Quest characters. I mean, Yoshi's in the damn game. If you think I'm not repping some dickhead from Dragon Quest, you can shut the fuck up. I only ever played it like once with a friend, and then he beat my ass because inadvertently all of the CPUs ganged up on me in practice, and he's like, all right, time to ride on this, and then he also ganged up on me, and so I still got like second, but it felt terrible. That's the worst feeling you can experience, man. Oh. Yeah, dude, Runaway Guys. Now that's a name I haven't heard in forever. I'm still subscribed to Chugga Conroy, and I think the Runaway Guys too. That was actually one of the things I really wanted when I started streaming, was to have just the ability to have a squad session and play through games. Reminds me of something that, like, Stumped also does. It was actually, that was the inspiration for me, have been wanting to do Mario Party. Seeing them play Mario Party was some of the most fun I ever had when I was younger. God, that brings back some fucking memories. Them doing Mario Party 1, I watched every time a new episode of Mario Party 1 came out, I would rewatch all of the old parts just to get a reminiscence and see what the stands were. I would while away hours doing that. That was my favorite. Unfortunately, times have changed and I've grown older, but I will still hold moments like that in my heart. I still have a few series and people I still do something along those lines with. I've gone back and rewatched Vinny's, what's it called? What's the game called? It is... it's the Mii game, Miitopia, I think? It's the Mii game where they're in a hotel. I've rewatched that series like 2 or 3 times. That one's just a great time. Tomodachi Life, yep, there you go. That's the one. Vinny had a fantastic Tomodachi Life playthrough. And the weird RPG version, like Miitomo, I think... No, Miitomo was like the weird app, wasn't it? I don't remember what the RPG was. I watched a little bit of his playthrough of that. Miitopia, or Tomodachi Life, that was the shit, man. That was one of those games you'd never think even existed. But by golly gee, I fully immersed myself in that rampant degeneracy back in the golden days of... like a year or 2 ago, maybe more. It has been a while. I don't remember how long ago he made that series, but I was watching it as it came out. Excuse me, sir, you have 0 HP and should stop breathing. Also, I forgot to unequip the Happy Flower badges, and we're just grinding along. Ow. Brawl Stars? Dude, it's Brawl Stars. I've heard of Brawl Stars. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard the name. If you want to start hearing about games I don't know about, go before the... hell, even an SNES. I did grow up with an SNES and an NES, but... I never did a lot with them. I grew up in that middle lower class time frame, so I was regularly jumping between the GameCube and the NES. I had the whole swath. There's a reason why I have so many consoles, is because I just never lost them, and I had a lot of hand-me-downs. Those were truly the weird times when I was like, oh, let's play some, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and then I would turn it off and boot up, like, Earthbound on the SNES or something immediately afterwards, or Vigilante 8 for the N64, all in the same day. I had a really weird time with my consoles. It's why I know so much about a lot older games and series and whatnot, is because I just did a lot of it. I was the obligatory kid who didn't have a whole lot of friends and didn't do a whole lot, but by God, I was happy sitting in my room dicking around for days. Tower defense? That sounds like a Flash game. If it's a tower defense game, Bloons. Now that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Still play it. Still play Bloons 6. Good shit right there.
I've always liked tower defender games. Actually, you know what? Let's drop one of my all-time favorite games, because God, I played so many Flash games when I was younger. If you can name any of the big names, almost guaranteed I will have seen them. I grew up hard in the Newgrounds era. Oh yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't have, because oh man, some of the shit I saw there. God damn, I was like 12. But God, by golly, those are the damn good days. Like, I know some of my favorite ones, or well, it wasn't a game, but I know it's still ongoing now. Is the Madness series. It's still fucking ongoing. I used to watch that when I was in middle school. The Madness series, that was one of the big boys on Newgrounds. Still ongoing. The newest episode and part came out a few weeks ago. Holy shit, Crinkles, you fucking mad lad. It took him 10 years to make episode 10. And now he's regularly pumping out shit. But talking about Flash games, like, one of my all-time favorite ones was, I think it was, Age of War, I think it was called. It was that, not tower defense game, but it was that game where you, like, create units of different ages, you fight, you gain evolution points, and you go up to the next notch of tier. I played the first and second one of that so much. There was Stick Wars, which was a very similar game, but it was with stick figures, and of course it was stick figures. You know how many stick figure games there were back in that game? Oh my god, the Age of War music, you're so right. That was the same age on Newgrounds and Congregate and all those. That's where I found Epic Battle Fantasy. Oh my lord. Like, I would be standing just as much for Epic Battle Fantasy as I would be Age of War if that series was still going. By god damn. Some of those old series came back, I'd be hitting the ground fucking running, baby. Right back to them. I don't know what you posted, Lollifan. I can't click it. Stop posting weird things in chat. Age of War? Oh, yeah. Good shit. Good shit, son. Good shit. Yeah. Good shit, son. I wish there was a better way of capturing Flash games, because you know, you can bet your ass I would go back and play some fucking Flash games on stream. Guaranteed. I just wish there was an easier way of like streaming them. Without like needing to like awkwardly zoom in like on a web browser, you know? But Jesus. Age of, like, the Protector series, Age of War, Stick Wars. There's some of the more popular ones that I wasn't as big of a fan of, but just off the top of my head, all of the School Escape games, I think, whatever they were called, those ones are great. He eventually went back and finally finished that series. That was fantastic. I actually went back and played it, like, earlier this year. No, not Don't Escape. Don't Escape 2. Don't Escape... The Don't Escape games are fucking fantastic, but it was like... School Escape or something? I don't remember. It was the little kid who had, like, the green hoodie, almost reminding you of, like, Ed from Ed's World. That one. I don't remember what the game is called, though. Speaking of another one, Riddle School! Thank you! Bada bing, bada boom! Got it in one! Don't Escape is another game I've been wanting. Hilariously enough, I've been trying to get Ninja to stream Don't Escape 4 blind, just because that's a game that would be really fun for him to stream. Alright, 3 more floors to go. Almost done. No, wait. I need to fix this, like I've been trying to say I would do. Just, it speeds up the process immensely. On Overwatch, it was just on release it was the worst TF2, and now that it's supposedly getting worse and worse and worse, they're just digging the grave deeper and deeper and deeper. It's not going well for them, to say the least. Don't Escape 4 is a full release on Steam lag. Okay, Lag. Do not play it. That is the next game I'm gonna request Ninja to play for our Friday streams. Is gonna be Don't Escape 4. Do not play it. Don't look it up. Have it be that game is best experienced blind. I'm gonna have Ninja be playing it. So, like, hold off for a second, you know? I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say you can't, but holy shit. Also, guys, do you remember when we first struck a Goomba in the overworld? Where's that Goomba? Speaking of which, we're gonna title this guy. So like all the other Don't Escape games were like 1 day. Don't Escape 4 takes place over 4 days and has multiple endings, is what I will say. It is a very, very fun game. It has the time and resource management systems over the period of multiple days, and what you're even trying to survive from can vary from playthrough to playthrough. Oh my god. And there's did I just die? No. And there's an incentive to beat the game multiple times. There's replay value. Oh my lord. I need to do that better. I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy gushing about Don't Escape 4. It's a fucking Goomba. Look at him. Look at that shit. There ain't no Well, yes, there is. What the fuck? In 96? What the fuck? Do you guys not? What? What the fuck? Why is it a cleft now? What's going on here? Lotus 8, 96. What? What the fuck? Cleft. Hit the cleft. It's a cleft. Load it, come over here, la 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 la. Come down here. Now it's a Goomba. What? And now it's a Goomba What is going on here? I don't understand. This, I was gonna tattle the cleft, which is the only reason why I was struggling in the fight. But I know it's not even me like, oh man, maybe I loaded an older save state, because I have to manually on screen, like I'd have to go, okay, you click this, then you click current save slot, and I'd have to do something like that. That's the only way to load other states. There's no way, I don't understand. Oh god. I've never been hit by them before. Huh. Oh, that's new. Yeah, there's an actual proper ending to the game. Like, a proper ending to the game where, they actually address all the shit from the games. And it's not the one where, like, it's like a flashback and you have to kill all your friends to wake them up from the dream through the various games. There's one after that. They made a new one, like last year? Something pretty recent. Yeah, Riddle Transfer. Yeah, that's what they're called. This is a weird segue, but it's on a similar theme. Do you know the guys who did One Night at Flumpty's? You know, the really shitpost meme version of FNAF is actually going to make a third one? Which, I know that's such a weird segue and a lot of people don't like those games, but the Flumpty games are really funny and fun. So I'm just like, hey, that's a similar theme. I don't give a damn. I'm one of the people who likes the FNAF games. I'll eat ass. You can't stop me. Oh my lord, look at that fat star bar going up, baby. I don't know if it's the same guy as Riddle School. It might be. You know what? It actually might be, because I think that might have been where I heard about Riddle Transfer.
That might have been the same guy. God damn it. He has a very successful career. Holy shit, that's right. Jonachrome, uh-huh. But he has a goddamn great career. Yeah, I actually only found out about Riddle Transfer because I saw a video talking about how Flumpties 3 will never happen. And then I checked out what else he did. Saw he made Riddle School and it came out earlier the same year. I'm like, holy shit! And then I played it, I go back, and I see there's a video saying, hey guys, Flumpties 3's coming out. Jonachrome putting in work, baby. That was not why I thought I was making the... That's why I was making the segue, is because I found out about Riddle School from seeing the Flumpties announcement. I forgot they're the same guy, though. Like, son of a bitch. I have some cosmic level omniscience, the ability to forget something that's still connected. Alright, one more turn of focusing, then we heal, then we focus, then we focus, then we kill it. That'll be another floor done. Thank God Smooch doesn't also have diminishing returns, or else this place would be still probably possible, but the most tedious thing in existence. I'm honestly trying to rack my brain about any other Flash games, because, I mean, it was so long ago. You know what, this isn't technically directly related to, but, God, I used to play Roblox when I was a kid, because that was still a game when I was in elementary school. God, it was so good. I don't know if it's still good. I've seen some more shitposty things about it. But by God, that fucking game was so goddamn good when I was in elementary school. Like, I actually stopped enjoying it up to a point because, honestly, the spirit of the game started to die a bit, is what I felt, and then I moved along. But I still hold it really well in my heart. Dude, is Super Fancy Pants guy, like, still a thing? Damn. 98. He was always one of the names I was like, thinking to name drop, but I just decided against. I never really got into the Fancy Pants games. I'm like, okay, they're neat, they're like Sonic, and then I just moved along, you know? I was never crazy about them. But a lot of people felt way stronger than I did, apparently, you know? Which I can at least respect. Get the fuck out of here. I know the dude behind Chibi Night, which is another Flash game, actually made a like modern version, but I just never really cared to look into it. The only reason I knew about it is because Chibi Night was a character in the most recent Epic Battle Fantasy game.
The original Chibi Night was fun, but I only ever played it the one time. It was okay. It reminded me a lot of Zelda 2, actually, if I remember correctly. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad. Didn't care enough to play the sequel. Very cool thing, though, is that Chibi Night is actually voice acted in the sequel by the creator's actual daughter, and who's super young, which makes sense for the character. But that's nice, because, you know, he had a daughter in the time between he made the 2 games, so he made his daughter, which is a relevant part of his life, into another thing that's another part of his life. That's super cool. I like that. Also, god damn it, it's becoming that time of the day where the sun is directly behind the monitor. That big problem I had before, yeah, that's happening again. I hate this time of year, if you couldn't tell. Normally beams in through my left window, but now it's the right window, which the right window is directly behind my computer. You think, oh, close the blind's broke and I can't. The whole window is always gaping open and I can't stop it. At least it's not a... We actually, you know, fun story. We actually did have one time where this window, in a similar time where the blinds broke, this is such an old and shoddily put together house that I was trying to kill a hornet. I don't think it was a full hog wasp, but it was like the notch up above B. It was like a hornet in my room, and I was, you know, pants-shittingly afraid because, fuck the little bastards. And I tried to kill it, and I did, but it had landed on the upper part of my window, because I have one of those windows you can, like, slide up. It was, you know, it's one of the classic windows. You have to, like, hoist up the thing on the bottom and, you know, prop it open. All good shit. The top part of it, the part that doesn't move, the bee had landed on, and I tried to crush it. I crushed it, but the entire upper part of the window just popped right out of the frame, because apparently the people who had made the house never actually installed the window glass into the window frame, and instead had literally just used the paint as the glue to hold it into its slot. And as long as you didn't push on it, oh sure, it would work, because they'd literally just effectively just dumped some goddamn Elmer's glue on that bitch and said, all right, there it goes, it's good now. And so when I actually pushed on the thing to kill the bee, I pushed on hard enough and it just popped in its entirety out of the socket. It was not able to be put back in, because the original way it was installed would have effectively required us to repaint that part and use like something to literally just glue it into place. So I had a gigantic gaping hole in my wall, effectively, that, you know, anything could just come and go as it just felt the need to do. And so what we did was we put a bunch of saran wrap bullshit over the hole of the window. Didn't work very well. And then we had to have a bunch of people install a new window pane, and after like 2 weeks. Do you know how goddamn cold it gets when you literally could not shut your window? And in fact, it's more open than your window should ever even be. I mean, we were able to stop bugs from getting in, you know, at least the ones that fly. Don't even get me started on the ants. Ugh. Because that was the rainy part of the year, too. That was when it started raining, so we really needed to solve the problem. And ants, even if they don't have anything sweet to find, they will take shelter in a place that's dry. And you know what inside is? That. Pro tip, kids, don't ever have your window pop off, which also breaks the blinds to your window, meaning that a few years down the line, you're still getting blinded during this time of the year. That's a proper recommendation from your boy Bio. Don't deal with bees. Yeah, ants just kind of roam. And they just do it. It's really, really annoying because I fucking hate ants. I hate them. Like, I don't like spiders, and I find them spooky. I don't like bugs as a whole, but there's something about ants that just enrage me. Floor 98, guys. We're here. The next floor. We just gotta beat... What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is this thing? That's not base. That's not based. This is new. I've never seen this. But hey, guys, it's me. It's a fucking nightmare creature. Alright, boys. Starting with the only opener we know. What the fuck is this on my screen? I actually have no idea who or what this is. It resembles a Shy Guy a bit. I don't know what to expect from this thing. I get the feeling there's more going on here than meets the eye. If things go bad, maybe we should try a new approach. A little fancy dodging early, then finish on the final strike. Whatever you got. Oh, God. Oh, God, what the fuck? It's even more concerning, because when I've been doing this playthrough, I've been able to explain everything we're seeing, but this is new content. I don't know what the fuck this is. I literally just don't know. Ah! I don't like that. No siree. Here, okay, he doesn't have defense. Okay. He's genuinely not that threatened right now. He's terrifying is what he is. God damn, I love the sprite work on this guy. It's glorious. You bastard. I'm honestly probably just gonna take the damage right now and just see what he does, you know? Like, I'm not even gonna try to... Because does this not seem like the kind of fight where if you kill him, he's just gonna explode like an alien from Xenomorph and become a fucking demon? Yeah, no, there's no way this dude's not gonna, like, transform or some shit. Like, look at him. He's gonna have a chest burster in him and we're gonna have nightmares. I'm sorry, if you are under the age of 35, please leave. I'm sorry, guys, I need to leave as the... What the fuck is he doing? What are these attacks? He gave us the old ring around the rosy. That's the same camera that they used for the albino dinos. So that was the same attack as the albino dinos, but... Alright, let's see what he does. Lethal. Will he die at 0? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my god, I don't like it. Please tell me you don't have defense. Oh, and he got a point of defense! Oh no, what darn. You met with a terrible fate having you shut the fuck up, you edgy shit kid. This is gonna do 0 damage. It would have had I not used D down pound. What the fuck is this bullshit? Can I call horseshit on this? He does not like being blown up. 18! I mean, I can do 6 a turn, but it's just like... No, this is floor 99. I know what the boss at floor 100 is. This isn't it. This is 99. This is not the boss. I don't know what this is. Even Goombario didn't know what this is. No, I like the boss at the end of floor 100. It was a unique boss that's never... God, and that has randomized timing too? Jesus. Kind of just eating the damage, you know? Thank God I have so much defense stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's 13? I'm dead now, but... You fucker. He's 18 fucking damage across the board. Okay, No, I was totally accepting of death there, because, let's be frank here, I was totally accepting of death there. Of course I was. Gonna want Dodge Master, because I just don't know what his timing is. Don't need group focus, because my party members are always attacking. I don't need deep focus because I'm going to be healing every turn if at all possible. Buttload of defense, that's good. We need a lot of defense. Can I zap tap him? That would be huge. That would do a lot of damage over time. Healing fine would also work, but... Oh, shit. Did I save state after equipping all his new badges? Okay, I did, thank God. No, I actually got rid of the life shroom. Wait, no, I do have the life shroom, you're right. But of course I'm gonna save the life shroom for floor 100. We're also kind of just experimenting with what this guy is, you know? Like part of this is just to see what he is. Like, this is a test run. I want to see if Zap Tap can even hurt him, you know? No, Zap Tap does not hurt him, so already I need to fix that. That's a problem. That's 4 BP on him. I'm not gonna waste that, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I could see Mega Smash being really good. Just for the phase 2, you know? I think I can safely say I'm probably gonna pop a Jelly Ultra after this fight. I think that's nearly guaranteed. I'll just run Peak Boost, that way I don't have to waste an extra party member turn tattling him. It's irrelevant because it's like phase 1, but even still. Yeah. Nope. I also have more regeneration badges to just hopefully help ease the tides, you know? Ah. Pop this to get more FP, and then I can kill him next turn. Honestly, Goombario had a really good hint of it was just manage yourself for phase 1, and then phase 2, burst him as fast as you can. That does seem like a valid strategy, you know? He only does 2 damage, yeah. I'd attack with Mario first to hopefully get a regeneration. Nope. I'm not getting any luck with these happy heart badges. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Ah. Yikes. And he's gained a point of defense. So 12. Jesus. So it's to do 12 and 6 every turn, I guess. And just wait and hope that Martis gets a Power Lord by 3. Like that. It also didn't shrink me, though, which is nice, at least. That is 9. Oh, get fucked. Also, there goes my defense again. Nice. This is 9. Okay, he's dead next turn. Jesus. Wow! Oh my lord! Thank you, Bombette. Goodbye, Ghostman. Bye-bye. Seems very fitting that him in his weird green-skinned costume is he dead. Bye-bye. Hello. Alright, guys. Floor 99. I'm about as healthy as I can get. Floor 100. So, what do you guys think this will be? What? Just give me a guess. What do you think this is gonna be? Like, let me look at my badges in the meantime. Let me go back to like a more normal setup, like what I had on before. Thinking about what I know. Try that. So Shadow Mario and the demon inside of the Shy Guy. Alright. This is an illusion. It's just a figment of our imagination. But it can still fight. I have no idea how it works, but I guess after 99 floors in this place, our psyche is going to suffer. I have no idea how an illusion would go about attacking us. Keep your guard up at all costs. This pit is a pain. Messing with our minds like this? You picked the wrong dude to mess with this time. This is the final test, Mario. We just have to win this and we can go home. Yep, you fight the illusionary Peach and the illusion Twink. They have at least 3 defense, or 2 defense.
So yeah, if you guys noticed the big problem with this fight though, because there's a noticeable issue slowly taking form. Nah, she always had 150. Yeah, so there's a problem. So yeah, I'm already. I don't want to restart the fight just yet. I want to see how well I can do against it. But yeah, you might be able to notice there's a very minor problem slowly taking shape and form. Very minor. Nothing to worry about, of course. God, I can't see shit. Oh my lord, I'm so blind. Son, please, I can't see! Ah, go away, son! Yeah, we're just gonna restart it, but the whole gimmick is that, so we're gonna restart it so I can hopefully fix the fucking sun issue. But, before I go do that, the whole gimmick is that Peach is just like in the actual fight you had with Kamakoopa. Every time she attacks, she is buffing the Shadow Twink with 1 more damage and 1 more defense. So the longer the fight goes on, you'll do less damage and they will do more damage. As well as the fact that they can stun you, sun. Yeah, the real problem was the damn sun all along. I'm trying to fix it. But I don't have anything to hang up there. I don't have any way of hanging it either. Who knew the main boss at the bottom was the sun itself? This is Hollow Knight. Ugh. And there we go. I mean, I didn't fix the sun problem, but it went behind a cloud bank, so I'm hoping for the best on this one. Can I jump on this? You can. Okay. Why? Wait. Do I still have my same badges? No, I don't. I could have swore I equipped Dodge Master. Huh. Weird. It's gonna be like... I know I'm a bitch. I know I'm gonna miss some of this guff. Yeah, there you go. Now is the actual fight. There we go. Wow, you could not have given me much shittier luck than that, could you? It's a missed coin flip 6 times in a row. 5 times in a row? I don't remember how many times I hit the damn buttons. But remember, Twink only has 100 HP, so we've done 11 damage. Only 100 HP on the Shadow Twink. 11 damage. Again, we can't see his HP, so I don't have to keep mental tabs. So that's 17.
24. It's gonna get way slower from this point on. Damn it. That is a very inconsistent timing. But sometimes it's right as she's about to kiss you, and that one's like a full half a second after. It's just somewhat random. We've done 24 damage. At this point, wow, that was amazing luck. I just loved it at the end. So we had 24, so that's 30. Also getting lucky that Twink's only hitting the partner, which just does no damage. So 30 damage. $34. Yeah, no, that's that inconsistent timing right there. Even with Dodge Master, you know? $37. Look at that! God, like, try to take note of the timing of when I take damage to that attack. Fuck. Guess I'll just wait, which is not the timing it had before. So 37 damage, huh? Ow. $37, and then 41. Oh, the sun's back. I'll just like lower my brow here. That'll be the. Here, you know. Actually, wait. I have a hat and glasses. Give me a second. I must gather them. The tools needed to defeat the evildoers. I'm not wearing a hat and glasses. I have the power. So, 41 damage. Alright. Oh, I can already see that the sun's beam and then the brim of the hat plus the glasses have defeated the evil being upon high. 45. It's definitely weird seeing the game even darker, though. Ow. Then we have... Look how many... You guys don't know how many 8 inputs it just ate. It wasn't even based on the noises you heard. It just wouldn't register my buttons. Just at all. Straight out, period. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, it sucks because Tidal Wave is by and large the best attack you can do for just damage. AoE raw dick damage. And it's so inconsistent. For more of a, like, sometimes it's me, and that's why I don't always complain, because I know when it's me and when it's the game. I don't really run my mouth, unless I'm berating myself because that's a good joke. Haha, it's real funny. But, ugh. You also need to block before it reaches your partner, which is also super, super weird. You gotta block real early on that one. And it sucks whenever the partner gets stunned, because Mario cannot hurt Twink at all unless you use Starstorm. Which, I don't know if you've noticed, isn't really gonna be happening. Because I'm using all of my Star Meter just to maintain stasis of HP with Smooch. And because this goddamn bitch's attack is so inconsistent. Now stop that. Thank you. Yeah, this is I hate fights that are like this, of either dodge or get stun locked. So annoying. Well, we're at 45 damage out of 100. 49. Yeah, that one was frame 1 of her touching me. It is inconsistent. I was having doubts. Look at that one in particular. The pixel that her, like, the frame her pixel overrides with Mario's instant damage. Whereas other times it's a full half a second later and Dodge Master doesn't cover that. Ugh. 53. Yeah, no, it's genuinely just random. $57. Well, that one shrunk at least. That one's nice. I can actually do things off of that. But the thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to finally start chugging these things. It's been a while, hasn't it? And remember, this is... I mean, to be fair, I do distinctly remember Thames saying this area was designed to be done with save states in mind, because it is just kind of bullshit sometimes, you know? And because there's no way you get this far and have this happen to you, you know? So we're at 57. Like, that one was just bad luck. Okay, that's just not worth it. It's 58. I just hope there's a way of doing damage better. Oh, Iron Bonk, that's right. We're at 58. That would be 64? Yeah, 64. Yeah, that one was a super delayed one. So, 76. Yeah, that was a frame 1 again. Oh, fuck, he has that now, I guess. Because he's mad, he's doing another attack. Great. So, 76. $82. I'm gonna die. So we were at what, like, we were at 76 and we're 82. He's almost dead. He only has 12 more HP. But I need to out of sight so Mario won't die. Damn it. So 82. Okay, at least now we can start doing damage again. $88. Frame 1. Jesus Christ. That'd be 94? Which, hilariously enough, if you would actually consider this without being tethered to the Pit of 100 Trials, this is one of the easiest super bosses in the game. Like, I'm fucking up time and time again, and I'm making out like a bandit through it all, you know? And just because I don't know if Peach is gonna do anything new when I kill Twink, I'm gonna tattle now, just so I don't have to tattle to see Peach's HP to plan ahead for it. Because I can survive Twink. Unless it's a frame 1, never mind. I'm not gonna kill him until Mario has a chance to act. Just in case, you know, so he can heal himself. No, that I tried to block the frame 1, they went for a delayed. It's a 50-50. It's literally 50-50 whether or not you can block that. Do you go to block the frame 1, or do you go to block the delay? You can't block both. You have to just guess. God damn. Okay, I need to kill Twink, but Goombar, I think we just actually just died. Now we're dead. Watch this. We're dead. And she can poison now, too? Yeah, no, we just died. Bitch. Get fucked. Now don't. Nope, that was frame 1 again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Twink down. I have 105 left to deal with for Peach. And I don't know if she has defense or not. We're gonna have to find out the hard way. She's just as fun. Oh, she's going multiple times now. So she goes twice, and because each of her attacks are 50-50s, her attack boils down to just get lucky. Okay, she has 2 defense. There we go. That's the good shit. You just have Goombario fuck him up for a while. Because now that they can't stun the party member, I'm pretty much gonna be able to make out like a bandit.
Because Mario will take at most 10 damage a turn, and if that happens, then we're fine. Because we can just out of sight then heal him up afterwards. Getting really lucky with these though, that's really nice. I know I'm not talking too much, that's just because I'm trying to focus. I do not want to die 3 hours and 17 minutes in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of tension in the room right now. Hilariously enough, I did actually a long time ago have a dude who wanted me to play through I Want to Be the Guy, because he wanted to see me get mad, but I've never been the kind of person to actually get mad at the game. Like, maybe I'll fluff it up or be minorly annoyed, but I'm not the kind of person to get, like, mad or anything like that. Like, even what I'm doing in Darkest Dungeon, which, on reflection, I should probably stop because it's probably very annoying. But that's more annoyance than anything. But, yeah, he wanted me to stream I Want to Be the Guy, and I did it, just because, you know, why not? And then he got bored because it was just me playing the game for a while. I'm not gonna save state, no way. We're gonna man mode this. But soon, TM. I don't know, I just thought about it, and me endlessly bitching probably isn't the most fun thing to listen to, you know? So I'll probably just, it was really just me complaining by the end of the stream. Some of it was justified, but, you know. But as I posted on the Discord, right after that stream where we fought the Sodden Crew and nearly died, I actually learned there's an ultimate cheese way to beat the Sodden Crew, but we don't actually have access to it quite yet. No, it wasn't even about the curse, it was about, just general game design shit, like trying to be able to get invitations and whatnot. Honestly, the whole of the DLC is kind of annoying. The curse itself is fine. I just wish it was done a bit better, you know? And yeah, no, the courtyard dungeon being fuck huge is just annoying. I don't want to have to enter a dungeon multiple times, like, but that's just me, it's just not fun. Either I leave and have to deal with it later, or I do it now and be bored. And that's just a general thing. Like, I'd rather not play my game and then have a large swath of the game me being annoyed, you know? They do give you the option to customize that, though. Like, if I probably did it again, I would probably just turn off the courtyard, because I just don't find it fun, you know? I find it interesting, and I wish I could get the loot, but if I played through it again, I probably would just turn off the thing. And then that bled into me doing complaining about the farmhand, the farm area. That one's fine. The farm area is very cordoned off, and you have to like opt into it. And then you do get rewards for it, depending on how well you do. Even if you do retreat, you still get something. Which I'm like, yeah, all right, that's fair. God, frame ones, Jesus. It's technically more FP efficient to be charging. I was trying to not use charge because I'm still in the mindset of he could be stunned wasting the charges, but now that I think about it, I should be having him charge twice because it's more FP efficient. Because charge makes him do the same amount of damage as an Iron Bonk, but it costs 2 less.
But no, my thumb, but then you get punished for not going into the courtyard because I had the damn bee event. Oh, I'm actually dead, unless... No, I'm just dead. Yeah, this does 3. Wait, no, am I alive? Yeah, poison does 3, okay. But you get punished for not doing the courtyard, because if you don't do the courtyard, you have the Bugs a Buzz event, and that just cuts your stress reduction in half, and it means you can't have any other events. That's not fun. I want to have events. Events are neat, and they add some spice to the game, but they just turn them off, and that's just unfun. You either do the courtyard and have to deal with bullshit, or you don't do the courtyard and you turn off all the events in the game and make your game harder. That's not fun. I really wish Peach was consistent. Like, I really... Like, feeling fine feels like the kind of badge that would be just broken in this fight, because you can turn off the ability to take status effects. Like, if I redid this, I would be, equip feeling fine, please. Just look at this, Jesus. She is almost dead. It's just annoying. We're getting there, we're getting there. Kill here. She's dead next turn. Yeah, I can understand. The Crimson Curse being a disaster, like, that's actually, like, the disease itself being something you have to deal with could be really fun. And I did like it at first. Just getting to, it's just the culmination of a lot of different issues. You're punished for not entering it, you're punished for entering it, but then you're like, okay, well, we can fix it by continuing to enter it. But then continuing to enter it is tedious, not very well thought out, not conveyed well, and not fun. I haven't even gotten to the bosses yet. It's just getting to the Baron. Like, if I'm having this many problems this far in, I can only imagine. I win. I haven't even beaten the damn game yet, so my judgment may change. Alright, now here's another question. What is the reward going to be for having done this? What do you guys think the problem is going to be? It's also the fact that it spreads outside and you can get infected having just done it, which is also annoying. No, no one's gotten it right yet. I do really wish it was a fucking SFX badge. I really wanted it to be the final FX badge. That would be fantastic. That would be such a good reward. It's the Traveler's Parasol. It'll... How do I do it? How the fuck do I do it? Come on. R. Oh. Why can I not browse? I can't maneuver in this menu, though. Oh, they added a unique animation and everything to it, too. It's a fast travel system. You now have the ability to go wherever you want, whenever you want. I'm using both the D-pad and the analog stick, but neither of them were working. Originally, what you would do is you would open up the menu and hit L, like the map screen, but now there's a unique, like, menu for it, and then there's, like, an animation of him floating away. That's super cool, but... No, that's not right. Every button in the game doesn't work. You can't move. Now, we're gonna beat super bosses next, and then the Data Temple is gonna be last. And the D-pad to select where we want to travel. The D-pad is what I'm using to move in this screen right now, by the way. It's not left, right, it's not up, down. I literally just... Nothing happens. Maybe it's a control thing? Like, here, let me... Configure controller, D-pad. Yeah, it's the numpad. I already have those bound. That's all fine. S... Z... No, nothing. No. I literally can't... click? That is so disappointing. I mean... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, you're right. I forgot the N64 and a D-pad. Ah, fuck, I forgot these are even buttons, because no N64 game uses the D-pad. I have it bound to I, J, K, and L, and I would never hit those buttons in normal play. Stop being right, my thun. Ooh. Isn't this so cool, though? This is the coolest thing. Unfortunately, it's kind of disappointing, though, because originally you could fucking fast travel goddamn anywhere. It was kind of broken, though, but you could. Is this not the coolest? Oh, there we go! So, okay. Next time, we are going to handle all of the normal super bosses. Off the top of my head, we are going to fight the Electro Blooper, the Shy Squad, the Master, Koopa Koot, Kentsy Koopa, a secret one I haven't been able to talk about, but is the one that was also bugged, and I'm actually gonna go check to see if he's even fucking there. I think there's also one more that I'm forgetting. Because the Star Temple is gonna be its own thing. Because to the right of this screen is the Electro Blooper. Yeah, this is a mod. This is the Master Quest mod. We've talked about this. It's designed to make the game really, really hard. Yeah, I mentioned the Master. Here, let me write it down. It's Master, Electro Blooper, the Anti-Squad, the Kent C. Koopa, Koopa Koot, Secret Man, Guy Fieri. Okay, so is there anyone I'm missing? The Master, Electro Blooper, Anti-Squad, Kent C. Koopa, Koopa Koot, the Secret Man. There's someone I'm missing, though. I specifically thought about it earlier of one that I had forgotten about, but I don't know which one it is. Oh shit, you're right, yeah, Wacka! You're totally right, I knew there was one I was forgetting. Wacka! Yeah, Wacka's a super boss. Thank you, Lollifan. I knew there was one in one of the early areas. I could not remember where it was. And we also beat an accidental one, and then the other one would be Disaster. But I did that one in the last video, but only because I didn't know that it existed, and I accidentally did it outside of the bonus boss video. Disaster has already been done. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. There's supposed to be another super boss right here, but he's not here. I'm gonna have to, look into it, but they're not here, you know? The only thing I can think of that would have caused it is the fact that the game crashed during the end credits after I beat Bowser, and maybe that's the thing that makes this dude spawn in, is watching all of the end credits, but no idea. I mean, this bush is clipping out of bounds a bit. He's not in any of the trees and any of the bushes, not in any of them blocks. No idea. So yeah, at the very least, even if we can't get Secret Man, who I guess I'll talk about now, just because it's not even a surprise, there's a final Junior Troopa fight. You're supposed to be able to fight him for the final time. Like, after you fight him in Bowser's Castle, you can come back to Junior Troopa's Playground, which is where we are, where you very first fought him, and you can fight him one last time for the hardest fight of him in the game. But he's not here, and I don't know why. Yeah, we have an almost guarantee we're not gonna be able to beat all those bosses in the same video. Like, I could see it, but it would still probably be a long stream. But because the big problem of why this video has taken so long is I haven't been able to stream this game in the same days that I'm working, we're almost guaranteed gonna break the secret bosses into at least 2 videos, just so I can actually stream more of this damn game. But anyway, that's what we're gonna call it. But before then, how would you guys rate the Pit of 100 Trials? How do you guys actually feel about it? Because, man, it's fun, but wow, is it tedious. I really liked the sneaky-ass Shy Guy dude. He was super cool. And the Illusion Super Boss is kind of neat. How long did it take this time around? Actually, even longer. The first video was 5 hours long, and this was 2.5 hours. So, about 7.5 hours total. Kitten, welcome to the stream, Kitten. Thank you for dropping by.